In today's video, we see different camping accessories like fridge and coolers, stoves, grills, and fire pits, bathroom and shower accessories, electronics like dual batteries, solar, off-road lighting, and more from Overland Expo West.
Hi there, my name is Edwin and welcome to Anker. Today we're in the Overland Summit here in Flagstaff, Arizona. Quick facts about Anker. We were founded back in September 2011. We've been in business for more than a decade. We have 200 million customers year to date. We started out with mobile charging. We've got 15 offices globally here in the country, all over the world. Our headquarters is here in Bellevue, Washington. We've got in-house customer support, and we're open Monday through Friday Pacific time, and there are 400 product specialists that can help you. Let me take you for a walk in the park with our Anker products. And the next one here is our Anker Everfrost. We've got 3 of these units. We've got the 33 liter, the 43, and then this is the 53. This is currently the 33, and this is a dual zone fridge. You can either use a freezer refrigerator combo, or you can use freezer both, or just fridge completely. It's got a dual zone here. I don't know if you're able to see it in the sunlight, but it does come with a dual zone, and you can set it down from a -4 degrees all the way up to 62 degrees. This can be charged in 3 different ways. One is via 12 volt via DC socket. Currently right now it's being charged at the at solar. This is a 100 watt solar. So if you have about a good 70% of sunlight, you'll be able to get this charged probably in about 3 hours. Another beauty of our Everfrost cooler is that it comes with a modular pull-out battery. This is a 299 watt hour. So you can actually charge, having cooler, having ice, and at the same time you're able to charge with your laptop, you're able to charge your phone. This is a 95 watt USB-C to USB with a 12 watt power. And that's really, we're the only one currently right now out of the market with this type of fridge cooler that has the ability to pull out and plug in a new battery. So the great value for that is you don't have to wait to charge your cooler. You can just swap out the battery. And then another form factor here is that it comes with a built-in bottle opener, but it also has a really cool feature where you could use this not as just as a table, but also as a way to pull this, because it's got 2 big wheels on the very back. And if you don't need this, you just drop it off, have one of your buddy carry the other, and together you'll be able to carry this on both ends. But again, you can also use this as your handle to pull, and I recommend doing it that way because it'll be a lot easier, especially if you've got water, if you've got bottles inside, which this one currently has. And this is currently our Anker Solix water bottle. It's got built-in, it's got electrolytes in there. So thanks for visiting us. If you'd like to find out more about Anker, please visit us on anker.com or at ankersolix.com, and we're looking forward to seeing you on the next show. Appreciate it.
Hi guys, my name is Emily. I'm here with Project X Off-Road, and we're at Overland Expo West 2024, and I wanted to show you all a couple of our products that we have here today. Our final Halo product is the Blizzard Box. This Blizzard Box comes in 5 different sizes, all the way from a 13 quart to a 99 quart, from your center console replacement all the way to something that'll keep you fed for weeks inside of the back of your tow rig. What's great about this is that it has a dual zone opening lid, so you can open it from here, or take it completely off. It has a 0 to 50 degree temperature range, so if you want to freeze or refrigerate, have ice cream in the middle of the desert, or just enjoy a sandwich, no ice required, so nothing will be soggy in there. And it has the same retention rate, a 98% to a Yeti cooler. It is powered by 12 volt and can be tossed in the back of your truck, and it's easy as that. If you guys want to learn more about Project X, head to projectxoffroad.com or visit our Instagram at Project X Offroad.
Hello everyone, this is Yolanda from Bluetti. We're here at P68 at Overland Expo in Flagstaff, Arizona. So this battery is replaceable with our fridge. If you kind of look right here, this is where we put the battery in. So if this battery runs out, you can take it out, put it back there, and switch it with the one that has battery. In our fridge, it has about 30 liters in here for the capacity. And then right here, we actually have a ice maker. And right here is the panel where you kind of set up everything, the temperature And then we have like a handle right here for you to kind of just move around. We have rails. So if you want to learn more information about our product, you're welcome to visit www.bluettipower.com or follow us on social media like Instagram or Facebook. We have people there to answer your question as well.
So I'm Alyssa here with Dometic via Frontrunner. So we've got a bunch of Dometic fridges on display. We've got CFX3s, so there's a bunch of different sizes. This one right here is the 35. The dual zone 75 right there is ideal for big family camping. And then we've got a ZAMP solar panel, so you can power those with your PLB40 or whatever external battery you have there. Let's see if we can make our way to the new CFX2s. So Dometic recently acquired Frontrunner as well as Igloo, and these are the brand new CFX2s. So as far as durability, they've stepped up. We've got a bunch of different new aspects on these. I'm probably not the total knowledge on these guys, but I can definitely grab a Dometic rep. But these are the new launches that we've got going on. If you want to get any more information about our product, you can head over to frontrunneroutfitters.com. We've got all of the Dometic products and ZAMP products along with all of our roof racks and camping accessories.
Hi everyone, this is Nicole from Iceco. We are here at Overland Expo West. Our booth number is D10. Check out all the good stuffs here. We are cooler than a cooler because we do portable freezer and fridge. Most of the product here, you can find single zone, dual zone, freezer, fridge, all at your choice. So this is our star product. This is called APL55. It's 55 liters, dual zone, but we have this removable divider. You can take it out and convert it into a single zone. Once you put it back in, it will become a dual zone, meaning that one side can be a fridge, the other side can be a freezer. We also have this soft close function, super cool. And we have the power outlets on both sides. So you can actually plug in, no need to move it and then plug in and then put it back. Very, very convenient for the customer. This one is our cute little guy here. It's a 20 liter APL20. It's a single zone, can be either a fridge or a freezer. Very cool. Aluminum box. The next generation is actually here, the APL35. Looks identically similar to the APL20. It's 15 liters more, so it's 35 liters. It's a dual zone, meaning that one side can be a fridge, the other side can be a freezer. If you want more info, you can either come to our booth, at D10, icecofreezer.com, or you can go to the website or follow us on Instagram or join our Facebook group.
Hi, my name's Josh. I'm here with ARB 4x4 Accessories, and we're going to check out some of our fridges today that we have on display at the Newr Expo. We have three ranges in our fridge lineup. We have our classic fridge, our zero fridge, and our elements fridge, and they all cater to different people. The classic range is our entry level, jack of all trades, super reliable fridge. We've had this on the market for 20 plus years in this form. Our newest fridge is our Zero, which is available in a dual zone configuration. So you can have fridge and freezer all under the one lid. And then our top of the line fridge is our Elements, which is a fully weatherproof fridge that can sit outdoors on the bed of your truck in the sun, rain, hail, snow, whatever you want. It's got extra insulation around it to keep it protected, as well as this cool stainless finish with the ARB logo embossed on the side. On the lid, we have a couple of latches and fully lockable to secure your meats, beer, whatever, if it is left out in the open. And the lid also has a gas strut as well, which is a smart gas strut, and it'll stay in whatever position you leave it at. So you don't have to worry about it flicking into the roof of your vehicle all the time. All of our fridges have 3 levels of battery protection built into them, so you don't have to worry about not being able to start your vehicle if you've been away camping for the weekend. They're also all Bluetooth connected, so you can download our app and check the temperature, change the temperature, all from the cabin on your phone. All of our fridges are available on our website or through our distributors nationwide across the country. You can check us out at arbusa.com to find out more and order your fridge.
Hi, I'm Jason Costello. I'm the founder of Canyon Coolers. For the last 12 years, we've been building some of the best ice chests on the planet. We're based here in Flagstaff, Arizona. We got our start in the whitewater community when folks need to go 272 miles and have a cold steak or have a steak on day 16, like they use Canyon coolers to do it. Our ice chests have a lifetime warranty, so if your dog eats the latch, we're just going to send you a new latch. If a bear tries to eat your cooler, we're probably going to replace the cooler for you, but they are bear certified on top of that. We use a very squared off design, so everything packs better for those that care about camping. You'll see a lot of cam latches on our equipment too. One finger to open it. You can strap off gear to the top here. This is our Pro Series cooler. The divider can turn into a table anywhere you want on the cooler.
Yeah, no, the gray is all we make.
You can even put it on the top up here through the lid if you've got a big fish or you're trying to make a party table or something like that. Again, it's all warranted for life. So if you find a way to break it, we'll find a way to fix it. And we stand behind our products. You can find us at canyoncoolers.com, and we're also in about 500 brick and mortar stores out there. canyoncoolers.com. Thank you.
How's it going? Welcome to Goatbox Co. We like to say that we're a storage and organizational company that also makes coolers. Everything stems around our can system. It is both food safe and ready for gear. Very, very durable, almost unbreakable Triton material. It's interchangeable between all the different sizes. You can swap cans around. We also sell them pre-made with different types of kits. This is a hydration kit. It's got different ways of purifying water. This is a hunting-based kit that we do for when you something out back and have to dress it and get it out. It's a first aid kit we do with my medic, rations kit, nutrition, ready-wise freeze-dried meals. And then you can also basically put just about anything in them. We have two different sizes of the hubs. We have the Hub 50 with the 4 cans. We have the Hub 70, which is the larger unit with 4 cans as well. And then we also have the rack. The rack is kind of the home base. So you can keep this at your house in your garage, have all your kits laid out for your different activities, pull them out, drop them in and go. Or with this in the overlanding space, people are building these into the trailers, into the back of rigs. They're taking them, putting them on their back so you can have quick, easy storage vertically in and out. And it's kind of one of those things where you just jump into it and start using it and you figure out all sorts of different ways. My household, we have a couple of cans set up for when we're going on the boat. We'll have a couple for the Jeep. And then we've got the rest are kind of camping and that kind of thing. So we'll have one that's batteries, flashlights, headlamps. So the kids don't just go blow up the camp box trying to find all this stuff. They can quickly see where it's at, get it right there. You can find out more information on goatboxco.com.
Hey, Brian with AO Coolers here. We're at the Overland Expo in Flagstaff, Arizona. I brought all our coolers here to show everyone. Have our 24 packs and everything. Have our hybrid cooler here, kind of one of a kind. It's a soft cooler and a hard cooler all in one, so one of a kind. We've been making the coolers for over 30 years here and everything, so it's been good. That's a carbon cooler right there, very, very popular, probably the most popular one at the show. We also have down on the bottom a hybrid cooler, the Stone Go cooler, fits into the UTVs. That one works good. Backpack cooler here, walking around the event or going on a hike and everything, bring your drinks. Our new Made in USA tie-dye coolers, very popular. We just came out with those. And we also have our Made in USA leopard print coolers. These have been also popular too. Stop by the booth, AO Coolers, or look us up online, aocoolers.com. Thank you.
Hi, this is Eric with Core Equipment. We're here at Newr Expo showing off some of our new products and our existing instant tents and other camping equipment. So to start with, we have the Core Climate Keep line of coolers. The unique thing about this line of coolers is that there's a ring of magnets inside that acts kind of like a refrigerator door to keep the cold out even when the waterproof zipper is closed. So really awesome product. It comes in 4 different sizes, 12, 18, 24, and 36 can capacities. Also has a bunch of storage solutions for your phones, keys, wallet, to keep them dry and out of the way. The next big product that we'll show off is our Core Stay Down Blanket. This is an awesome solution for either like a camp carpet or like a tent liner. It's 7.5 feet by 8 feet. in diameter. And it has weights around the outside edge of the blanket, meaning that even in windy conditions, it'll stay in place. Totally waterproof, ultrasonically welded steams. So if you spill on it, gets rained on, brush it off, clean it up, get about your day. And then finally, we have kind of our instant tents. This is a 9-person instant tent. We have a 6-person instant tent that is lighted. And then we also brought our entire line of backpacking gear. So lightweight, heavy duty, super comfortable Ampex backpacking gear. More information at coreequipment.com or ampexgear.com. It's got our full catalog of product up there with all the technical specs.
Hello, I'm Jaime Agado with Cook Partner here at the Overland Expo in Flagstaff 2024. We're here with our products, our stoves, our griddles, our Dutch ovens, and the accessories that go with them. Our small stove is this little 9-inch, 1-burner, and we have the matching griddle for it. Stoves are super efficient. They were started for the river running industry and been adapted to the overland world and just about every other camping corner. Dutch ovens, we make ours in a trapezoid shape. They stack inside of each other, hard anodized aluminum. These lids will also double as a griddle. You get the Dutch oven and the griddle or the lid. It's the wrong size and they kind of clip right here. Keep them out of the way. We have 5 different sizes of stoves, and then we vary them as a clamshell or a suitcase style when we don't run the windscreens like these guys right here. So we have the windscreen versions. Like today, it's kind of windy, it's really beneficial. Or we do them like this guy right here, which is our 18-inch, but in a 4-burner version, which they fold up. And packable. So this is essentially that one over there, but as a double. Burners are 10,000 BTU, stainless steel. They simmer very well. You can turn them down. The adjustability is incredible on them. All handmade in Pocatello, Idaho. This guy right here is our 22-inch. That's our flagship one, the one we sell the most of. We only sell that one with the windscreens, just how it is. And then we have our large one, which is a 26, 3-burner. Or we double it to the monster, which we have over there in the corner, as a 6-burner. Stainless steel, you can see all the hand craftsmanship. We have the bags that we may have made in Idaho also. Easy cleanability on all of them. That's one of the things that really shines, is we just pop it up and clean it out. Clean inside now. I mean, you can wipe the whole thing down right there. You're done. Keep it clean. So you can call us directly, 208-233-2371, or go to our website at partnersteel.com. And just look for it. It'll say the official Cook Partner site, and you know you're dealing with this direct. Or we can direct you to dealers close by where you're located throughout the country or the world.
So I'm Ryan with Hitch Fire. We're out here at Overland Expo West. Just grilling up some fajitas out here on, this is going to be our F20 with our flat top griddle attachment in there. On the right side here, we have a side burner attachment. Got a little sink, burning with a little Dometic, little sink, little hand washing station. Keep everything clean while you're cooking up for everyone out here. It's got the nice 2-burner option, so I'm gonna move all the veg over to one side, turn this side off. Let that just stay warm. I'm gonna throw that meat on there, cook it down, get some fajitas going for everybody. So this is gonna be the F20, it's our new one. It's gonna come out with a dual swing arm. We used to have 2 versions, a passenger side and a driver's side. Now we just do the one. You can customize it, go to whatever side you want. Super cool. This is a new one. You can get a nice look at the inside here. Just folds out. Nice stainless steel grate. Also the stainless steel liner feeds everything right to that grease tray. Removable grease tray in the back. This is gonna be one of our newer products, the cook station. So we got slide out sink, collapses in while you're driving. Pull it right out, locks into place. Goes great with the Dometic sink right there. Cargo platform is rated for 200-pound capacity. Side burner pull out, lock in on this side. Slide it back in. Yeah, just check us out online, hitchfire.com, or follow us on Instagram at hitchfire.
Hi, my name is Sarah and I work with Blackstone Products. If you've never heard of us before, we are the original outdoor griddle. So if you want to come this way, so this is our 36-inch unit. This is the largest unit that we make. All of our griddles, or our griddles right now, feature this rear grease management system, so you're able to kind of push everything away. And then most of our griddles are made out of a steel griddle plate, very similar to like a cast iron skillet. So you're able to get a really even cook. At Blackstone, our biggest thing is always going to be outdoor cooking for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and cook anything, anytime, anywhere. We're really proud of the fact that we're able to integrate into people's lives and bring their favorite meals with them anywhere they go, which is why we were really excited to come to Overland Expo, especially kind of like present our newest line of items. So this is our camping line. This is essentially made to make it a lot more easy and portable for you to get that cooking experience that you'd love at home with you on the road on your next adventure. These griddle tops feature a ceramic coated griddle plate, so that way it's a little bit cleaner, a little bit easier to kind of cook, but then they still feature that classic rear grease management system. So with us today, we have this unit, which is a 20 by 14, giving you a lot of real estate to kind of cook breakfast for pancakes. We're cooking up breakfast quesadillas right now, moving into lunch with grilled cheeses, tacos, and then obviously dinner, steak, chicken, stir fry, anything like that. We also have an air fryer unit for those of you who maybe want to be a little bit more adventurous while you're outdoor cooking. Some fresh fries, onion rings, or a lot of other things, because it does have a baking functionality to it. And then we also have one that has a side burner. So this is going to be very iconic of maybe your outdoor kitchen overall. So that side burner allows you to boil water, cook soups, maybe do like an au jus for like a beautiful French dip sandwich. We also have a variety of accessories to go along with it. So one of my personal favorite ones is, I don't know about you guys, I cannot live without coffee in the morning. And making a really good cup of coffee is the best way to start the day. So you can do a lovely pour over style coffee, fresh, like grind your beans freshly. This is an awesome accessory, especially if maybe you're a little bit more picky like myself. We also have these kits that come with it, so you've got a scraper, some accessories, and then some obviously the squirt bottles as well. Overall, we're just really excited to be out here at Overland Expo. We know that this product line was specifically designed with you guys in mind, how to make this the most convenient, most easily accessible product for you guys, and we really hope you'll love it. Come check us out. You can learn more at blackstoneproducts.com or follow us on social media, all the classics, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and so on. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you around. Bye-bye.
Most people are super familiar with JetBoil in the realm of backpacking and human-powered travel. Everybody's been seeing the classic self-contained integrated stove system here. Packed straight into the cup. Flash is a super classic model. This is your really fast boil. Looking for, you know, a 100-second boil. This will get you coffee or your freeze dry ready in a really short amount of time. You know, you've got the flux system is really big for JetBoil. That helps you get a really nice, efficient, fast boil. Retains heat, blocks a little bit of wind, drops in straight there. So these are all classic isobutane models. We've got Flash as well as the Minimo out here today. This is a little bit more of your cooking while you're backpacking model. This one is about 40 seconds longer, but gives you a lot more control over simmer and gives you a full range of cooking while out in the backcountry. And then closer to the realm of Overland, we've got the Genesis Base Camp system out here today as well. So really cool thing about this is your classic camp 2-burner camp stove. So the stove itself folds up, latch is closed, and fully drops into the 5-liter cook pot that it comes with. The lid and pasta strainer goes right on top. Cap it off with the frying pan and drop this whole thing into the carry bag, and you've got your whole camp system here in one go. For anyone familiar with JetBoil's classic backpacking models, we've got the same flux ring technology in here as well. Helps with an efficient transfer and retention of heat, blocks a little bit of wind, and and provides a nice secure fit on there. Skillet here. And what's really nice about this is this system has really nice modulation in terms of the valves. So you can go from a low simmer all the way up to a really nice fast boil. So you can really do your complete camp kitchen in here in this set. It's about 3.5 minutes to a boil with this guy on this system. Because the system runs on propane, it's compatible with both the standard 1 pound small green canisters with that adapter, and can be upgraded with a hose adapter all the way up to 5 and 20 pound canisters, depending on the length of your trip and the number of people you're cooking for. JetBoil products are available in independent retailers as well as jetboil.com.
Hi, my name's Chad. Here at Newr Company, we're going to talk about Chef, which is our battery-powered induction stove, and it's fully controlled by our smartphone app. So any induction pans, carbon steel, cast iron, you can put on there and cook with. When you're not cooking, you can use our attachment to charge phones or any little USB. They snap on the side. We've got one on either side. Battery is built in. It's got about a 1 kilowatt battery, so you've got 2 hours of mixed use cooking. And then you can kind of see here, this is a single burner weight stove induction. It's got lights on it. Like I said, it's got the onboard battery, so it kind of takes care of a lot of things. And then with our app, which I can show you a little picture of here, so you can see the app. And then if you go into any of our lights, turn it on, you can go into our set your power settings. We'll also do some presets, set your different zones. You can set, it'll kind of tell you to center your pan, set timers, and then like I said, you can do presets and different things like that. So it weighs about 17 pounds, and it recharges either with direct with solar. So if you have a solar array, it recharges with that, or we also have a 110 to DC plug-in. Our website is newrcompany.com, N-E-W-R, and then company spelled out. And we also have an Instagram and Facebook and a YouTube channel, all Newr Company.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Tembo Tusk, and this is our booth at the Overland Expo. These are our camp tables. This is a basin table. We have fire pits. We make these in California. All of our products are American made. And the fire pit is a propane fire pit, so you can use it anywhere. Our adventure scuttle for small vehicles or motorcycles. And over here is our scuttle grill kit, and cook anything you can think of on it. If you want to get more information on our products, please go to tembotusk.com or on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. Thank you.
I'm Doug Wurlitzer, and I'm founder of Raisen the BarBQ. This is the first showing of anybody. We're trying to get input. We have a raisable grill for different fire conditions. I have stainless steel aircraft cable for the raising it up and down, detachable grill with stainless steel grates, and it's basically real new. You can take the legs off, put it down on a fire pit or and rocks, cinder blocks, anything like that. Just a new concept and real versatile, and then it folds down into a 4-inch tall box. I'm just trying to get people's input and view on it and what they think about it. And we have a phone number on there. Mine is 530-570-5155.
Hey, I'm Greg. I'm with 7-4. We make portable grills, and it's portable wood-fired grills. So this is our Ember. It's a stainless steel, made in the USA portable grill. Works a lot like a rocket stove. Put your wood in the top here, you'd light it, and in about 15 minutes you'll have embers you can cook on. The updraft of air through the chimney is going to accelerate the burning of the wood so that you get coals in a really short amount of time. Once you get the coals going, you take your rake them out like this, cook on top of them. Comes with a grate to cook on, also comes with a griddle. So if you want to cook your bacon, your eggs, stuff like that, swap it out in just a second. Back to your grate. Comes with this top grate. You put the top grate up here so you can cook on the top of your chimney, much like a rocket stove. So you put like a pot of water, pan, something like that up here, cook on top. And when you're ready to pack it up, you just spin your handle around, You take your griddle and your rake, put them in the chimney. Everything stores in the chimney. Folds up just like that and you're ready to go. Setup's also really easy. Just like that. Everything's laser cut, everything's CNC formed, everything's TIG welded in our shop. We make everything at our shop in Western PA. It should last a couple lifetimes, great product, and gets really hot really fast, easy to cook on. If you want to bake something on it, use the same lid that you carry it around with. Goes right on top. You can bake with it. If you can find wood to build a fire nearby, you can cook on this grill. You don't need to carry charcoal. You don't need to carry propane. We are working for a propane insert. We got one actually over there. We'll be releasing that very soon. And we're also going to be releasing a larger version of the grill very soon that I also have a sample of over here as well. You can go to our website. It's www.7-4, it's the number 7-4.us. You can also check us out on Instagram, 74 Grills. We're on Facebook as well, YouTube. So any of those platforms, come check us out. We're always releasing new stuff. Thanks a lot.
Good morning, everybody. This is Tim Cantwell with Summit Stove, here to tell you a little bit about our stove. We're at the Newr Expo, booth 92. Come see us. This is the Summit Stove. It's based on a traditional rocket stove design. Two main differences though. This stove is all stainless, so it won't rust out, won't burn out, it won't warp with heat. And the second difference is it's very compact and portable. So this folds into this. You're going to the woods, you're gonna have unlimited fuel, so no propane required. Pair it with a cast iron. Use it as an open flame to roast marshmallows, hot dogs. This is a lifetime product made in America. You can check us out at summitstove.com. That's summitstove.com. You can also check us out on Instagram.
Hi, I'm Will with Pyro Putty. We manufacture waterproof, non-toxic fire starters for the camping, hiking, and survival industry. We manufacture electric rechargeable lighters and strikers. The fire starter is waterproof, non-toxic, long burn time, no shelf life. Lights with a spark, an arc, or a flame. If it gets wet, you can squeeze the water out of it, pull it apart, and still light it with a striker. So it's really dependable. Like I said, lightweight and no shelf life. So you can carry a product that you can know is going to work when you need it. So come see us. We are here at the Western Hunting we do Western Hunting Expos, a lot of different shows, but pyroputty.com, Amazon Prime, Shield, Sportsman's, we're sold all over the place.
Hey, I'm Jake. We're here at the Overland Expo West. And we're showcasing Tripod Torch today. This is a brand new product. It's the warmest, smallest campfire on the market. The warmest because we have a vertical burner. Unlike any other fire pit, our fire is sent sideways. Instead of up, we send it sideways. We call it heat to your seat. So you feel the heat all the way around it. We'll get groups of 6 or 10 people feeling the heat all the way around. That's why it's the warmest. The smallest because it packs down to that. Nice little bag, everything fits inside, the hose, everything right there inside the bag. It's all stainless steel, comes with a lifetime guarantee, and we make them right here in Arizona. This is on low. You'll get about 20 hours on a regular propane tank with this. You can crank it up to medium, you're gonna get about 15. And if you go full steam, you're gonna get a nice big fireball out of that. And you'll get about 5 to 10 hours out of a full-size tank. You normally don't need to crank it up that high because the heat really goes to where you're sitting. So you can use a smaller flame, use less propane, and get nice and warm. You can find us at tripodtorch.com. Same with on Facebook at Tripod Torch and Instagram. We're doing a show special here. Regularly, we are $189. Show special is $169. If you use code WEST24 on our website, you can get the same deal.
This is Jeff at the Overland Expo in Flagstaff. This is our Lava Box dual burner Trident. So this is our newest product. We've been burning this a lot today. It's very hot at the moment. But the game-changing thing about this product is it is a dual burner. The middle burner is a cooking burner that puts out a blue flame that will get up to 1,000 degrees. The burner it's on now is our campfire burner that will put out a 4-foot tall flame that puts out 280,000 BTUs of heat. So this is all 304 stainless steel. The stand that it's on, the legs fold under and it becomes a grill top. So the stand, the legs fold in or out, So if you're somewhere that is a stage 2 fire ban, this gets you 5 inches off the ground, and that will pass most fire bans where you can't burn wood. You can still burn your lava box and have a flame that looks like you're burning wood. And the whole thing in a bag only weighs about 12 pounds. And if you run it around where we're running it today, then you'll get about 2 hours per pound of propane. So you can do a multi-day trip with this in a 20-pound tank and have a nice big fire every night. You can cook every day. We also made a squawk, which this is all hand-hammered and handmade by a blacksmith in Maine that makes this for us. Then we have it logoed, but this works really well with the new cooking burner. You can cook steaks, breakfast, fairly large groups of people. And you can find all this stuff here at the expo if you stop by. There's show specials. And you can also find it all online at fireanytime.com.
Hey guys, Lauren here from Kakadu. Welcome to Overland Expo. Ozpig set up here, so we've got 2 of them with a bunch of accessories. These guys are awesome in that they're up off the ground. You can cook on them with charcoal or wood as well. So an awesome 360-degree heater, as well as your open fireplace as well. Has a chimney which draws out your smoke, and the cool thing about it is the chimney and the legs all combine in and sit inside the belly of the pig. So if you'd like more information about the Kakadu range, check out kakaduusa.com.
Hi, my name is Graham and I'm the founder of Ignik Outdoors, and we're here at the Overland Expo, and I got a couple of products we want to talk about that are new products for us. So Ignik got started selling refillable propane tanks. They come with a case, a hose, and the adapters that let you connect any propane burning device to a refillable propane tank. At this show, we've got the 3.8 pound tank, which is the smallest refillable propane tank that you can buy. And it's really nice for a 1-2 night overnight where space is important to you, but you don't want to deal with green bottles and how to throw them away, all that. So that's a really nice solution. Everything's on sale here right now at the expo. So prices on that start at about $60 for a refillable propane tank. And over here we have what's called the Fire Can Elite, which was a fire can that we designed specifically for the overland space. It has about 50,000 BTUs of heat output. Like, this is probably too close. So more heat than our traditional fire cans, but also lighter weight. So we used anodized aluminum lids rather than the traditional sort of ammo can lids. So it saves about 3 pounds, so about 30% lighter than our original fire can. Lots and lots of heat output, high pressure regulator, makes it easy to use at altitude. So for our overlanders, we really highly recommend the Ignik Fire Can Elite. You can find Ignik outdoors at ignik.com or at REI or Bass Pro, Cabela's, any place that you go for camping stuff. Thank you very much.
Hey, Devin here with Tacticool Fire Pits. We're here at Newr Expo. What we have today are some ammo can fire pits, so they're nice and portable, propane powered. And we got the 2 different sizes, so 50 cal can and a 30 cal can, and these are all real U.S. military surplus ammo cans that we repurposed to make them into the fire pits. My wife and I own the business. We also make every one of the fire pits by hand. We're based out of San Diego, California right now. They're great for obviously the portability and the size. So whenever space restrictions are an issue for you in the truck or the trailer or whatever it is, you don't have to carry around a bulky wood bundles or some of the bigger fire pits that are out there on the market today. Plus with the burn bans and fire restrictions that we see all throughout the West and as creeping more and more eastward, this answers 2 problems. A lot of times you got to have your fire in a metal container, or you can't do wood fires at all. And this is kind of your all-in-one option and solution for both of those issues. So we are on tacticalfirepits.com, or you can find us on Instagram at tactical_firepits.
Fred Close, and I'm with the Thunderbox USA and Close Encounters. And one other thing we've got going today at the show is the Aussie Bush Cooker and Bedori. And it's an interesting product in that it is basically a substitute for a cast iron Dutch oven, weighs about half as much as a Dutch oven, and is actually more durable. Whereas a Dutch oven, if you were to drop it on the ground, likelihood it would crack. Whereas this is spun steel and it doesn't crack. It might ding, might put a dent in it, but you're still fine for using it. It's treated very similarly to a Dutch oven and cast iron, in that this one here has been seasoned. You can see the difference. This is brand new, straight the way that they come from the factory, and this one's been unseasoned, but this one is seasoned. So it's not that it's rusted or anything like that. That's actually what it's supposed to look like after it's been properly seasoned. These were actually, the Bidori was originally developed in Australia as a replacement for cast iron, simply because in the old days, the drovers, the Aussie drovers would have cast iron Dutch ovens, and when they drop on and crack on rocks, they were worthless. So they developed this, and this is the original, the Bidori. The bush cooker is actually a newer version. The manufacturer said, this is great, but we can improve upon it. You can see the improvements. It has 2 sets of handles on it versus this one here that has only the one handle. And then it also has a deeper, this you actually can put the coals on top of it just like on a Dutch oven. This has a deeper depth to it so that the coals will stay in there. Or you can use this as a skillet and cook on, just put it straight on top of the heat. Comes with a little trivet inside of it, which is to, if you wanted to, say, cook a roast or something like that, it won't make it stick to the bottom. Anyway, so that's new on the market. We just brought this in within the last month, so we're just getting the word out here this time at the Overland Expo West. You can find the further information at our website, thunderboxusa.com, or we also have a separate website, bedourie.com. That's BEDOURIE.com.
Hi, I'm Rich Culture with Defiance Tools here at Newr Expo, and I'll talk about some of our new products we got. So first thing is our Go Anywhere grill. Packs up super flat like this, and then when you put it together, just add your charcoal, start your fire, and you're ready to cook. We also include with that a fireproof blanket, so you can put that on a picnic table and not worry about getting it scorched or heated. I want to show you our tables, but I need to take you over here to show you one that we've got a sample. So this is the table that looks like flat, and then to assemble it, you just pop it up. The legs lock out like that, and then there's zippered storage. And comes with 3 shelves that go in there to give you some stiffness in the shelves. And then when it's all said and done, it packs up into a bag about that size. So this is the carry bag for it. And it is a solid bamboo top, so you can use it as a prep surface or you can cutting board. It's also waterproof. So that's a couple of the key products we've got here at the Newr Expo. So to get more information, you can visit us online at defiancetools.com. or kind of check our event schedule. It's also on our website, and you can see where we'll be close to you.
Hi, I'm Ward Graham, and I am the owner and developer of Tailgater Tire Table. And the tire table is unique because it uses your tire as the main support. Also happens is it's stable no matter what kind of ground you're on. You're going to be able to level it. If the vehicle's not level, you can level up your table. You don't have to use the leg. It'll cantilever off the tire. The leg just makes it extra stable. And then setup is simple. These legs just pop into their receivers. And then this opens and closes for the width of the tire. You snug that up around the tire, you jam up the jam bolt, and you've got your table. Folds up nice and flat. That's a completely folded up position. And then we make it in 2 sizes right now. Standard, which you're looking at, and a larger size that's 4 inches wider and 4 inches longer. And we've got some more products coming out. A longer table, a stubby table, just other accessories, cutting boards and shelves and stuff like that. It's tailgatertiretable.com. Hellonox.com.
My name is Jimmy. I'm with Bare Bones Living, and we are at the Overland Expo in Flagstaff. This is our new pivot arc lighter. Flip it up. It's rechargeable, USB-C. Shows down here is how you charge it. It'll show you how charged it is after you use it. It folds right back up. You can put it right in your pocket. This is a must-have if you're tired of losing your lighters or handing your lighters and people stealing them or matches. We've got you covered with that. Another new product for us is our telescopic fire blower. It might seem silly, but it is super useful if you're sick of burning your face going down to blow on the coals. Comes out, it has a one-way valve. You can get right in there on the fire, so you can get it going in the morning or late at night if it starts to go out. And then another new products for us are our Neelam tote bags, our whole Neelam line. So they are beeswax canvas, super durable on the bottom, all handmade in Pakistan. We are a B Corp, do everything super sustainable. They have pouches built in to them as well. And this is our oversized or giant tote. And this is what I use when I'm going grocery shopping, camping, pretty much pack it and go. It's big enough for everything. We also do a duffel bag in it as well. It's got a removable strap on the hip, leather handles, and they have a pouch in it as well that you can stuff stuff. And we have 3 sizes in this bag, 1 size in the duffel. We also, new for this year, we do have pouches. They're the same Neelam material that you're gonna get on the bags. Super rugged and durable. Water repellent, I wouldn't say fully waterproof, but you could put stuff in here and if it rained, you don't have to worry about it. Those come in 2 sizes, the large and the small. Then we also have suede leather hot pads. So once you're done cooking on the campfire, outside, put it on the table, throw the pan right on there, and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about burning anything. On Instagram, Bare Bones Living, and our website is barebonesliving.com.
Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Logan and I am with Helinox. Today we're out at Overland Expo West here in Flagstaff, slinging some camp chairs, throwing out high fives and saying hi to everybody who came out to see us. Right here in front of me, we have our brand new Table 4. This thing is amazing. It rolls down into this burrito pack right here. Super portable, compact, throw it in the car everywhere you go. Really sturdy, seats 4 people, pairs excellently with our cafe chairs. It's a really nice height. You sit upright, it's great for dining, eating, working on a laptop, whatever you gotta do to be out there and avoid the office. Moving down the line here, we have our big kahuna. This is the Savannah chair. This guy is kind of our biggest, baddest. It's got armrests, it's got cup holders. This is the one you want if you're trying to go all out. Right next to it, we got our Chair 1 XL. So this is the big brother to our original Chair 1. That's what started the line 15 years ago, innovating and making it bigger, better, comfier. Right here, we got our Sunset chair. This one is tricked out with some rocking feet accessories on it. These rocking feet accessories pop off. They can go to any of these chairs. So any and all of these can become comfortable porch rocker for everybody who wants it. We have our dog beds right here because you can't forget about your furry friends. You gotta have your Helinox gear for them as well. Really compact, they roll up. Same thing, nice and small in these burrito packs. Throw it over your shoulder with the included strap. It's great. Over here, this is brand new for us. This is our tactical cot tent. This sits on top of our Cot 1 convertible. It's an awesome little piece of kit. Makes a really great one-person sleeping setup. You can throw it on a motorcycle, throw it in the back of your car, whatever you want. Really, really fun piece of gear. And then brand new, we just launched this last week, is our tactical field tunnel. This guy is the base camp tent that you need. It is everything that you want from a shelter. It's big, you got room for lots of people. You can cook, you can clean, you can park a vehicle in here. It is everything you need if you're truly into overlanding and looking to get out there and stay out there. If you want to find out more about us, come check us out online at helinox.com, or if you're at Overland Expo, come on down to booth P25.
Hey guys, I'm Raphael with Off Grid Outdoor Gear. We're here at the Expo. We've got our XL chairs on special today. We're doing 1 for 50, 2 for 80. This is a great chair. It holds up to 350 pounds. It comes with an extra large bag, so you're never gonna fight the zipper. You're able to put a blanket, jacket, anything else in here with the chair, so you're never fighting it. We also have our collapsible trash cans here. You're able to put the trash inside. It gets buckled in. and you can zip it up all the way. That way nothing gets in there and gets into your trash. We have our coolers too. These are single zone coolers. They've got the 2 baskets here. You're able to freeze water if you wanted to, or just use it as a refrigerator. We've got our lunch in here. And we also have our 6.5 foot awnings here. There's one on the 4Runner over there. But those are our products we have here for the show. If you guys want to get more information about the products, check us out at raptorseries.com.
Hi, my name's Delaire from Overland Eagle, and today we're presenting the Eagle at Overland Expo West. So you can start off on this side. It's got 4 seats, swiveling, folding seats, Baltic birch tables. We got a marine grade barbecue here, propane with adjustable height. It's got lighting underneath the whole thing, and it's got the USB ports right here, 12 volt power. This is the light switch, and all this, guys, folds into your hitch, so you save space in your vehicle, and it's only 200 pounds. You can set this up in 1 minute. So you can also sold separately, you can order umbrellas with umbrella holders, also with the cooler and the cooler holder. So those are the only attachments on this. If you want more information about this Eagle, you can go on www.overlandeagle.com.
Hi everybody, this is Jess. I'm at Planetary Design. We're here with our brand BrewTrek. We make outdoor coffee gear for your adventure. We have lots of cool gear to help you make coffee in camp, make life really good for yourself. Everybody knows you can't camp without good coffee. So we have a lot of unique French presses. I'd show you a couple of them here. We have plenty of in our booth. This is called our Overlander, which might be the most popular. It has a 100% no-leak lid. You can drink out of it or pour out of it. Really cool. And after you've enjoyed your French press coffee, you just simply remove the bottom, dump it out, and it makes cleanup real easy in camp. You don't use a lot of water. If 24 ounces of coffee is not enough, we could sell you a 48-ounce French press so you can make coffee for everybody in the camp. If that's not enough, we can sell you an entire expedition kit that includes our patented coffee storage, the Airscape, 4 camp cups, a 32-ounce French press, a top-of-the-line grinder that we worked on for years, and also the perfect dispensing spoon for your coffee. So we can put a whole kit together for you. We can sell you a whole line of camp cups, grinders individually. We have pour-over cones if that's your fancy for coffee, but however you need your coffee, we can help you out. And we love the Overland community. We've been in it for about 7 years, and not a better place to be. Our website, you can find us at www.planetarydesign.com or brewtrek.com. Both will take you to the same place. And we're based in Missoula, Montana, and we'd love to have you swing by and say hi sometime.
Hey everyone, my name's Eric Cadley with Got Your Six Coffee Company. We're here at the 5th year of the Newr Expo, which this event has been awesome because every year it just grows exponentially. So super excited to be out here having fun with everybody, doing the Overland scene and just talking coffee and having fun. So speaking of coffee, what we do is we sell freshly roasted award-winning coffee. We take 25% of the net profit and use that to support first responder, veteran healthcare professionals and their families. And we've got a variety of coffees on the table. We're already selling out of some of them, but we've got everything from flavored coffees to non-flavored coffees. We've got some new ones this year, like Irish cream, butter rum, Mexican liqueur. And then we've also got all our standalone favorites, Compass Rose, Zero Dark 30, Cup of Joe, all that fun stuff. So love being out here on the event, love spending time with everybody. And website is www.gotyoursixcoffee.com. Everything is spelled out.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Joey. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Joe Go Straw. So Cup of Joe on the go. This is a coffee and tea brewing straw. It's a stainless steel straw with a patented micron mesh filter here on the bottom. That's removable, so it's super easy to clean. And all you have to do is put your coffee grounds in your mug with hot water. And when you pull from the straw, it actually filters out everything right there. And you get a nice French press style coffee, but with a lot of that ease and convenience of instant coffee. So it's super portable, durable, and easy to clean. Just take it out, unscrew the filter, give it a rinse with soap and water. You can even throw it right in the dishwasher, and it's totally dishwasher safe. This thing fits the world's smallest coffee maker. You can take it anywhere with you, whether you're at the office or climbing a mountain. Works for all of it. It also is perfect for loose leaf tea, and been really popular with loose leaf tea. Even your muddled cocktails, mojito, anything you like. Or you can remove the filter and you've got your regular reusable straw. So it's kind of the last straw you need to carry around with you. And this is a BPA-free silicone tip at the other end here. And this is extends past, it's got heat control. You can pinch it closed with your teeth, actually, and control the flow of liquid as it's coming out. So it's a pretty sweet little gadget. We launched on Kickstarter in 2021 and ended up being the third most backed Kickstarter of all time in the coffee and tea sphere. Got thousands of 5-star reviews online. People are really loving it. So it comes in 4 nature-inspired colors. We got pebble gray, forest green, agave blue, and we've got a rose quartz as well, which is right in here. We're running low on those, but this is a rose quartz. So 4 colors, and we also, if you ever want to get an extra filter, we sell those on the side, so you don't need to get a whole other straw or anything like that. So this is actually inspired by a motorcycle trip I took from Minnesota down to the southern tip of South America. It was a 1.5-year long trip that was super rad, just camping out and staying with friends. And when I got down to Argentina, I got really addicted to yerba mate, which is a coarse loose leaf tea that everyone drinks down there. It's really good. And you drink that actually through a straw with holes in the bottom. That's called a bombilla. And when I got back from that trip, I was working as a wilderness guide and leading canoe and backpacking trips out in Canada and out west. And I was really tired of a lot of the other ways of brewing coffee. It was either time-consuming, finicky, bulky, or just didn't taste very good. And so I was like, man, if I could design a bombilla that would work with coffee, that would be a zero waste and just a really portable solution to all these issues. And so went through about 12 prototypes, and until we finally found the one that we felt was perfect. And went design utility patent pending and launched on Kickstarter.
This is my brother. He's the CEO, co-founder, as you mentioned. He's humble, but this guy took 28,000-mile motorcycle trip all the way down to Patagonia from Minnesota, down to Florida, over to California, down Baja, California, down through Central America, down to South America, brought the KLR 650 back to Ecuador, came back, and he loved mate. We were out on a trip. We used to be camp counselors, wilderness guides, with all these kids screaming around us in the middle of God knows Canada on a canoe trip. We were pouring with an AeroPress some coffee. The coffee spilled, and I was like, dang, we need to figure out a better way to do this. That's easier, that we don't have to bring all this clunky material. He had his bombilla. A bombilla is a straw that they use in Argentina very commonly to drink loose leaf yerba mate. We tried it with coffee. We got a mouthful of grounds, but that got my brother thinking. This is so simple, only a genius could have thought of it. It works so well. It's like, why hasn't this ever been here? It's a patented straw. Super proud of this guy. Please follow Joe at JoGo Straw. We're doing a lot of fun stuff. Would love to connect.
Hi, I'm Charlie Moore with Tuff Stuff Overland. This is our Halo LED. It's a solar light, charges by itself throughout the day, has removable pods, removable speaker. This is our Titan solar light, also solar powered. So any battery used overnight, it's going to charge up during the day while you're camping. Each of these pods are removable. You can use them separately. They all run independently. They all have individual batteries. For more information on our product, you can visit us at toughstuffoverland.com.
Hi, I'm Rob with Ledlenser USA. We're here at the Overland Expo West in Flagstaff, Arizona. And we're showing off some of our newer products here. This is the one that I'd like to talk to you about today. It's called an HF8R Signature. It's waterproof. It has an automatic mode. When you turn it on, it automatically senses the surroundings. And then as you go about your business, it'll automatically adjust both the spot and flood and the brightness. It's got a red, green, and blue mode. Yeah, that's about it. The second one down is similar, but it doesn't have an automatic mode. You have to manually adjust it. And this one is the lightest weight of the three. They all have red, green, and blue, and they're all waterproof. We've got flashlights, rechargeable flashlights. We're known for our focusing optic systems. This is what kind of put us on the map years ago. We're about a 31-year-old company. And then our lanterns we have here, this has got a warm light so it doesn't wash out your eyes if it's sitting on your camping table. Smaller one for a 10 by 10 tent, and hang that up there. And it's got low, medium, and high. And then of course our flagship X21R. This one's 3,500 lumens on high. Spot beam will give you almost a half mile, 700 meter beam distance. and it's 2.8 pounds. So you can check us out at ledlenserusa.com.
I'm Colin Child. I'm here with Devos Outdoor. We're a company based out of Utah. Our product is the Light Ranger 1200. It's a 1200 lumen light that mounts on a 9-foot pole. As you can see here, it's a pretty bright light. This one's just at the end of its battery life. It's been on all day today. This is our 800 lumen light. This is the Light Ranger 800. Again, it comes with an 8-foot pole. It'll light up about a 40-foot area. I can show you the product right over here. This is the pole that it comes on, goes all the way up to 9 feet. Then we've got a slew of accessories that go with the light as well. We've got a solar panel that clips on top. We've got a motion sensor that we added this year. That's so if you're going to the bathroom at night or something like that, it's good, it trips the light on. A few more features on the light. It's got a 1-button operation. So we can go to full power there. We can go down to 180 degrees or then down to 90. So that way you have the tools to kind of direct the light so you're not blinding out your camp neighbors or anything like that. And then a full dim on it as well. Battery life on this device is 4 hours on high. If we dim down here to 20% and go down to one side, they'll run for about 80 hours. So plenty of battery power in the light. Okay, so the beauty of this light is getting it up high, being able to light up a big space, camp area or a backyard. And it's good for the bugs. It gets the bugs up and out of the way. We also have some lens filter kits as well that we sell with them. This is probably our most popular accessory. The amber color is good for getting the bugs out of the way. So you can see there. And then we have red and yellow as well that comes with it. Yeah, anyways, this is our product. We've loved it. We have so many great customers and amazing reviews on it, but go ahead, check us out. It's devosoutdoor.com.
Hi, I'm Dan Drake with O3 Outdoors at the Flagstaff Overland Expo, and I thought I'd talk a little bit about our gear and how people are using it. This is gear designed to take care of all the smells and stink that you might have in your tent, camper, or RV. Think about bringing it down when it's raining, or to open it up for the first time of the year, or cooking or camping or just living in it. It's easy enough. You just turn this unit on, set it for 30 minutes, put it in your camper RV tent, zip it up, shut door, leave it for 30 minutes. It's completely clean. It uses a NASA-based ozone system to clean the air and all the bacteria that causes any smell. So it's simple. The other way people are using it is you're sitting around a campfire, you get that smell on your clothes, your gear, you don't want to live with it. Well, they're taking their clothes off, putting it in this bag, starting this unit for 30 minutes, zipping it up, and in 30 minutes, there's no more smell of smoke on your gear. It's clean, it's fresh, and they're also using this to take 2 sets of gear on an 8-day trip instead of 8. So it'll clean everything. We say cleans everything except blood and mud. It'll make it all fresh smelling, easy to use, and you're taking less stuff. So it's O3 Outdoors. You can go to our website, o3outdoors.com, get the gear, or, you know, enjoy your time out in the outside. It's easy, it's fun.
Hey everybody, I'm Tyler from Guzzle H20. Guzzle H20, we build portable water purification equipment for adventure vehicles and people who love playing in the outdoors. We started the company building water purification kits for sailing teams, and pretty quickly learned that it's a great application for overlanding as well. So all of our systems use pair a carbon block filter with an LED UV purifier. So this unit here is actually just a fun bottle filling station that we set up for the event. So people are coming by and filling up their water bottles. We really like to see, you know, people avoid using single-use plastic. So if you want to build this tech into your adventure vehicle, we've got the Stealth lineup of products. The Stealth 5 has got a carbon filter and the LED UV. It's great for like vans and truck campers. If you got really tight space requirements, the Flex 5 is a really good option. And again, these unlock the ability to drink the water coming out of your onboard tank, so you never have to bring a second source of drinking water. The carbon makes water taste good, and the UV is a great insurance policy that nothing in your tank is going to make you sick, like bacteria or mildew that might develop on board. Or if you take on you know, water that's not properly treated at a campground or somewhere out on your travels. We've got a carbon only option. The Stealth Carbon is a great option if you're always filling up at home and you just want to make your water taste good. If you got a giant expedition vehicle, we've got the Stealth 2x10, adds a pre-filter to help protect your carbon filter. And then if you like having clean drinking water at home, we've got a home version of the Stealth 10 that you can build into your kitchen and home. If we step over here, we've got our portable stream system that allows you to pump water out of lakes and rivers. So I'll show you how this works. You just throw the sediment pre-filter into any freshwater source and you hook up the hoses. The red hose is for the dirty water. You get a 6-foot inlet hose. It's color coded so you always know what side of the unit to hook it up on. And then the blue hose on the other side is for your clean water. And all you do is press the button and it pumps and filters and purifies your water. It does 3/4 of a gallon a minute, so it fills up like a 5-gallon jerry can in about 7 minutes. It'll do 35 gallons on a battery charge, so it's enough to fill up most of your water tanks on board your van or truck camper or adventure vehicle. So inside the case is a carbon filter and then an LED UV purifier that kills 99.99% of bacteria, protozoa, and viruses. So makes your water safe to drink, makes sure it tastes good, and keeps you out camping so you don't have to run back to town to fill up on water. So if you want more information on any of our stuff, you can check us out at guzzleh20.com, or we're on Instagram, and check our YouTube channel for some videos about how our stuff works. So anyway, thanks a lot.
Hi, my name's Nick Ray. My company's Lunatech. We're out of San Diego. We're here in Flagstaff, Arizona for the Overland Expo. And this is one of our most popular products. It's a hydration spray bottle. We make lids that fit on Nalgene bottles, Hydro Flask bottles, Takia thermoflask bottles. And what it does, it turns your water bottle into a kitchen faucet, garden hose, shower, all in one. And I'll do a demonstration. So you pump it up to build pressure. You rotate this to pick your spray pattern. This is your trigger. When it's all the way tight, it's going to be Misc. You give it a 1/4 turn. It's a jet. Take the cap off, the shower pattern. And then you drink out of it just like you would a straw. You put your mouth on it and you spray instead of suck. And then we also have attachments like a tube extension. We have bidet and water flosser tips. It's the whole system. If you want to learn more information about our products, go to lunatechgear.com. That's LUNATECGEAR.com.
Hi, I'm Al Vilches from Airhead Composting Toilet. We're here at the Overland Expo in Flagstaff, Arizona. And the Airhead Composting Toilet is a revolutionary toilet that's going to save you from that offensive odor that you've got in your campers, and also extend where and how long you can camp for. It's a diverting toilet, so it separates the urine away from your solid matter. Second bin, this is filled about halfway up with either cocoa fiber or peat moss or sawdust, some type of absorbing material. Urine drains forward, solids drop straight down into a bin. So since we've separated the two, we don't have sewage. Now you don't have to treat it or go to a pump out or anything like that. There's a vent hose and fan that connects to the side of your airhead. You do get a longer hose. This is drawing air and moisture out of the solids bin, giving you more capacity, because our solid matter is mostly made up of liquid. So just through evaporation with the fan, it's going to reduce the size. 2 people using this exclusively every day, twice a day, you might empty the solid bin once a month. And if you're a weekend user, you could probably get away an entire season without emptying the solids bin. Liquid's obviously more frequent. It's only 2 gallons. Liquids bottle and the solids bin are secured to the floor by stainless steel L brackets and thumb screws. You loosen these guys up. That's how easy it is to get the liquids bottle out. Cap goes on here. Second toilet, North 40, however you feel comfortable getting rid of the liquids. When it's time to empty the solids bin, most folks have described it as a non-event, because it's not going to have an offensive odor because we've dried up those solids. Thumb screws front and back. Airhead bowl lifts straight up. We're the only composting toilet. Here, I'm going to show you these lids here with rubber seal gaskets on the lid, seat, and on the bowl. So this toilet can go into a wet room as well, because it's all the rubber gasketing. When it's time to get rid of this and we want to empty it, we're the only composting toilet that comes with a lid, handles on the side, so now you can carry this outside from wherever you've got it. You're not worried about spilling it, and it's not going to be in your face. ideally into another compost bin for further composting. If you don't have that option, worst case scenario, brown paper bag, toss it in the trash like diapers without the plastic. You're not hurting the environment because you're just throwing compost away, not sewage. We could be reached at airheadcompostingtoilet.com. Also, you can look obviously at this YouTube channel, and our Facebook page also does have a lot of videos and pictures as well.
We're here at Overland West. I'm Tanner Whiteford. I'm here with Packed Outdoors. We make all-in-one bathroom kits for backcountry adventures. And we like to say we make it easier and more sustainable to use the bathroom out in the woods. And really what we mean by that is the sustainability piece stems from these guys. These are inoculated mycelium tablets. Mycelium is like the root system for fungi. It's nature's great decomposer, as we say. It's that white stuff if you ever flip over a log out in nature that you see growing underneath it. We use mycelium to help break down and decompose human waste quicker in the ground, which helps to eliminate pathogens like E. coli from ending up in our ecosystems and our waterways. And then our wipes come dehydrated and compressed in these hard little pucks. So you add a little bit of water like that. They expand out into a 9x9 inch wet wipe. And unlike traditional wet wipes and toilet paper, these wipes are made without any additional chemicals, preservatives, or additives that wet wipes and toilet paper have to have since their manufacturing process is different. This is all cellulose, 100% plant-based fibrous material, meaning that it can act as a food source for the mycelium to kind of kickstart that decomposition process in the ground. So we take both of these two components and we pack them into various size kits. Here is more of our backpacking oriented lightweight kit. You have your shovel to dig a 6-inch deep cat hole. All of the wipes and the mycelium then store in the handle of the shovel. And for about a week and a half's worth of supplies, you're all in at 4 ounces. Throw this in the brain of a backpack, you're good to go. Our more car camping oriented kits have just this nice trifold case with a few additional features like hand sanitizer, a reusable trash bag up in here, all kind of folds together with, of course, wipes and tabs going in these 2 lower compartments. Just more oriented for those that may have families and just need a little more working room when they've laid this out on the ground. Our mission at Packed Outdoors is to help preserve the outdoors and preserve our public lands and protect it from kind of this loving to death that we've had in the outdoor rec world. PackedOutdoors.com, that's P-A-C-T outdoors.com.
So I'm Fred Close. I'm with Thunderbox USA, which is a division of Close Encounters. And today we're talking about the Thunderbox. Thunderbox folds down to 1 inch thick and weighs about 9 pounds. It's not something you would backpack with, but pretty much will slide in anywhere in overlanding rig. This is what it looks like when it's folded up, and then in order to deploy it, you go from this to this. So you see it sets up in just seconds. Once you have it locked, there's a latch down below here. You lock that in place. Now it's a cube and extremely stable. The entire bottom has contact with the earth, so it doesn't wiggle or anything like that. And it's also rated over 500 pounds weight capacity. For the sanitation side of it, generally we recommend you use some type of a bag, and the bag is dependent really upon what your location is and how you're using it. Some people will use it as kind of an emergency thing where you're driving across the desert and next stop 100 miles and you need nature calls, pull off the side of the road and you've got yourself the Thunderbox. You see it set up in seconds. You could use a 30-gallon hefty bag as your bag system. If you're camping in a place like Moab, Canyonlands, they require that you use the one of these types of double bagging systems like this one, the Reliant Double Duty Plus, or Clean Waste Wag Bag, that type of a thing. It's the same height and the hole size is the same as the standard US toilet, so there's no weird feeling of falling when you go to sit down on it. And it actually has, for those of us with weaker knees, this The edges of this are very sturdy, and you can push yourself up with it, which is kind of not real common amongst portable toilets. For further information, we have a website, which is thunderboxusa.com.
Hi, I'm Paul with Insta Privy, and we have a portable toilet kit in a backpack. It's really cool. It weighs just 7 pounds. I'd like to show it to you over here. Everything comes in this backpack. It's a nice padded backpack, and it has a toilet chair, privacy tent, 5 sets of waste bags. Even has a shovel if you run out of waste bags, toilet paper, hand sanitizer. So everything is in there that you need. And the really cool part is it sets up super quick and easy. The chair comes out just like this. You put a waste bag across the top, interlocks with the lid, and then this pops out, goes right over your head, and you are ready to go. Just that quick, that easy. You see out, but others can't see in. Inside, you got a pocket for your toilet paper and hand sanitizer. If you're really bored, you can read the instructions while you're sitting there. You get a little fresh air with a vent at the top. You can also use this for changing clothes, even as a shower curtain. For a shower curtain, you don't want it on the ground. It's gonna just get dirty. So hang it up like that, take your shower, covers all the important parts. And then it folds up, goes right back in the bag. So our toilet chair is pretty unique also, in that you have plenty of room to do your business. A lot of products only have a small little space. Like I said, there's a shovel for this, dig a little hole, and you fit the chair right over the hole, and you're ready to go. So this is great for overlanding, for boating, for road trips, just so many different applications for this product. Again, it's an Insta Privy. You can find us at instaprivy.com, and retail price is $149. Thank you.
Mike, it's 2024, Overland Expo West. You're very familiar with our products already. For those who don't know, we sell massive 2 foot by 1 foot full body wet wipes. One wipe will clean you from head to toe. Start with your face, work your way down, not the other way around. We address that hygiene need through making it very easy for you. So one, we make it heatable, so you can heat it up on the go. And we make it reusable. For those who love circular economy and not the idea of linear economy of just make, use, and destroy, we want you to wash it, give it a second life. You can put in something like this, an old spaghetti jar. You can put in an old silicone bag. And then we address it after you're nice and clean. We got hand sanitizers. So there's 80% alcohol. And then we also have our new deodorant. We just launched it for Expo West. So would you ever share a deodorant stick? More than likely not, but you can share something that sprays. So this is our aluminum free. You can share it with your friends. Do typically 2 squirts in each armpit, depending on what you're into. But this we're launching just for the show. We definitely got a lot of excitement behind this. So you can find us at theshowerpouch.com. Obviously direct to consumer that way. Also Amazon is our biggest retail partner. Absolutely love them. But yeah, come check us out.
What's up, everybody? I'm Tim Golan. I'm here with Klean Freak body wipes, right? So we are a solution to the shower on the go. The baby wipe bath, let's be real, it sucks. It's no bueno. So we elevated it on every level, and we made the Bentley of baby wipes right here. Individually wrapped, sealed, giving it a 3-year shelf life guaranteed. Not gonna dry out, right? Infuse it with witch hazel, aloe, chamomile, calendula, and these cool essential oils. We got lavender right here, coconut, there's a scent-free option. You got tea tree, peppermint, coconut as well. A lot of different options. Now, a lot of people were asking, can you flush this? Don't flush the body wipe, but this guy right here, we call this the flusher. Septic tank safe, RV tank safe. We put Cascade Pine in here this morning. That's how it breaks down. Looks like a little bit of Powerade, right? Totally safe to flush. So clean your booty, clean your body, and you're gonna be good to go. Get out, get dirty, have an adventure, have fun. That's what we do here at Klean Freak. Go ahead and grab these at kleanfreak.com, KLEANFREAK. You'll be good to go.
Hi there, I'm Samantha from Dry Fox Co. We sell quick drying towels that are great for camping, traveling. They pack up super small, so your towel will look like that. So a lot easier than bringing big beach towels or bath towels when you're going out camping. And then they dry in about 15-20 minutes. So all of the towels are made out of recycled water bottles. I work with a company to clean water bottles out of the ocean. So for each towel sold, 10 bottles are cleaned out of the ocean. And then we're considered a plastic neutral company. Your towels all have a little corner pocket, so they actually pack down into that. So they look like that when they're all packed up. So they fold into the open pouch. You've got a little water resistant compartment for phone, wallet, keys, shower supplies, snacks. And then it's just easy and to carry. www.dryfoxco.com.
Hi, I'm Matt McKay with Julka. Julka is an Australian brand. We specialize in the hot tap, hot water system. I'll start with that because we have a new toilet coming out. So the hot tap is a propane hot water system. We have two different styles. We have an outing kit, which will come with a two-stage pre-filter. We have a pump. So this is our Nomad system. So this is retails for $549. With the Nomad system, you'll get the sink here. You get a sink and a shower. So we have a splitter, so you can run both. You can have both products hooked up to one unit. Okay. This unit runs off our water pump. You can pump out of a water jerry here. That's our filter. Runs off propane and it goes through. So that's the Nomad system. So, and all that product will fit inside there. So the unit itself, the stand, and all the hoses will fit inside. Will fit inside the tote. So it's literally you're taking the kitchen sink with you on camping. And with the hot tap system, we have mounts. You can mount this to a molly panel. This would be the cover for the molly panel. So if you wanted to mount it, we have accessory bags for the hot tap system as well. So this everything will fit inside that. So those are sold separately. So our newest addition is our Gotta Go. This is our toilet that separates the solids from the liquids. And the advantage of that is there's no smell, and it makes it easier to empty and dispose of the feces. So in this, you can see here, there's two cassettes. So this would be a chemical cassette, so you could drain this right into your toilet. And then we have this can be a compost or a bag option. So there's two options for cassettes. When you order the product, you can choose which one you want. This would be where you contain the urine, and you could be able to dispose of that easy. It's fully sealable, completely seals up so you don't get any smell. You don't have to worry about it spilling in your vehicle or whatnot. So it's a 16.5 height, so it's a good height. And if you look in here, this is where you can see where it's a separation. So you got the front and the back to keep the solids and liquids separated. This is pre-order now. Normally retails for $281. We're selling it for $251 for pre-orders. It should be available in August, and that's the Julka Gotta Go. You can find all this product on julka.com, or you can go to Equip One. They're one of our local dealers out of Salt Lake, and they could take care of you as well.
Hey everyone, Jonathan here from Geyser Systems. We're providing a new product release here at Newr Expo. But just for those of you who've never heard of us, you're now able to shower 2 people with 0.8 gallons of water. That's 15 minutes of shower time, or 1 person with long hair. And the 30-second rundown is you take the geyser system, you add 2 liters of cold water, then you top it off with 1 liter of boiling water from your favorite camping stove. I designed it around our JetBoil system. And then instead of a shower head, spraying water everywhere, we're going to send the water through a sponge, putting the water exactly where you need it. And by the way, these sponges are interchangeable in different colors. So let's say mine is green, this blue one's for you, and we'll agree this pink one right here is for the dishes, and now we have our base camp organized. This weekend, we have announced a new product for people who have an RV with a shower system already in it, or any rig with a shower wand like this. So if you want to boondock 10 times longer, all you have to do is disconnect your existing shower wand, and with the Geyser Eco Shower, you can just attach this, and 30 seconds later, you're able to make the most of every drop of water. By the way, this valve here gives you full control of the amount of water that's coming out of the sponge. And what makes this new design sponge really cool is that they're super easy to interchange. And kind of like a compound bow, all you got to do is insert them inside here like this. And then if you want to interchange them, just pull them out like that. And then if you're back on the grid and are ready to hook up back to in an RV park, like in an RV hookup, putting your shower wand back on is super easy. It takes very little time. This product is now available starting at $39.99 at this show only. If you want to find out more, just check us out at geysersystems.com.
Hey guys, Lauren here from Kakadu. Welcome to Overland Expo, Outback Shower. which is a great product for on-demand hot water. So I'll just give you a quick run through. It's hooked up with propane gas at the moment, just a 1 pound bottle, and it's got a lithium rechargeable battery inside the unit. So basically you just hit the buttons, and we're getting hot water within seconds, which is great. So the guys here at the show, when they're camping, they're being able to use our hot water showers at the campsite. So we're running those at the moment. So that's a great addition to the campsite. As part of the Outback shower range, we also have our shower tents. So these are a great addition. You can pop your Outback shower just in the corner here, and then that means you don't have to go outside of your shower to be able to access it. Inside, we've got some awesome organisation, including shower caddies and a spot to pop your towel, so you're not going to get any of your items wet while you're in there having a shower. There's also some mesh ventilation, so you can let the steam come out of the product as well. And it's got some really nice block-out fabric on there, so it's not see-through on there. The other shower tent we've got is an off-vehicle one, so super compact, and it just hangs off the side of your vehicle. So great for the overlanding community, and it just has the same caddies as well, and also plenty of ventilation to let the steam come out through there. I can show you around the corner how compact and small it pops out. So this is the size of the shower tent when it's all packed up and hooked up to the side of your vehicle. So if you'd like more information about the Kakadu range, check out kakaduusa.com.
Hello, my name's Mark Bruce from Red Arc Electronics. We're here at the 2024 Overland Expo West here in Flagstaff, Arizona. Red Arc Electronics has a whole host of products here on show. We have everything from our smart battery isolators to our DC to DC chargers, including the new BC-DC Trailer S, which has the 12 amp DC-DC charging and a 40 amp solar regulator. We have our larger range of DC-DC charging. We have our Red Vision systems for power distribution. We have our management systems. We have our new smart battery monitor to monitor the power in your batteries, essentially a fuel gauge for your batteries. We have inverters, pure sine wave inverters from 400 through to 3000 watt. We have solar regulators, solar blankets. We have fixed solar panels. We have our new Goatbox product. The new Goatbox is a 100 amp hour lithium battery with all of the connections on the inside. So we can connect your fridges and all of your USB power needs. We have our new 150 amp hour lithium battery. This one in particular, it has really high power density where we have 150 amp hours in a Group 49 chassis, but we have the ability to pump out a constant 200 amp current rating. So we can run off a single battery, a 2000 watt inverter. So they're really cool. And then that leads us on to our brake controller range. Here at the show, we're releasing our new Tow Pro Link. This is the new simple 15-minute install brake controller that features 6-axis accelerometer and the ability to have your control up the front wirelessly connected to your vehicle and powered through a USB connection. We also feature Sway Stop Plus. In the event of a trailer sway, we simply press the button once, get your hands back on the steering wheel, and we will bring that trailer back under control and then release the brakes as soon as the trailer is under control again. So if you'd like to get some more information about Red Arc Electronics, you can go to redarcelectronics.com.
Hi everybody, Bill from Dakota Lithium Batteries. We're here at the Overland West Show here in beautiful Flagstaff, Arizona. Dakota Lithium, we've been making batteries since 2008. We do all types of markets, van, overlands, marine, golf carts, etc. So for this particular show, we bought the batteries that are most used in the overland industry. So our most popular is going to be our 135 amp hour. What's nice about this, it's a very small Group 24 battery, which means the size is about 9.5 by 7 by 8, so it's a very small footprint. It is a deep cycle battery with 1620 watt hours, and it has a starter capacity with 1000 cold cranking amps, internally heated. So what it does, if it's below 32, you try to charge it, it will turn on the heaters, it will charge up the battery pack, and it does have built-in Bluetooth, so you can monitor all the stats on your phone, tablet, etc. But if you don't need starter capacity, or if you don't need all the bells and whistles, This is our quintessential battery in this division. It's just our standard 12 volt, 100 amp hour battery. It's been around for quite some time. It's been very, very popular, and it's quite a bit less expensive than our standard. And for pricing terms for everybody out there, these are $699. The 135s are $1189. But then we have people that want a little bit more power. So this is our 315 amp hour, which will be shortly a 320. Same thing as the 135. It's a deep cycle. It's a starter battery, 1,000 cold cranking amps. This one does have, again, internal heating as well, but it does not have Bluetooth. But it is about 3780 watt hours. Again, very popular. These MSRP are $23.99. So these basically get wired into your rig. You know, your camper, your van, etc., your RV. A lot of people like to go now towards our power packs because they are portable. So what's nice about these is you do have your 3 house plugs, 20 amps. We do have a 30 amp as well for people who do like to use those. It has USB outputs, A's and C's. It does have DC output as well. And the nice thing is there's 3 ways to charge this. So if you're somewhere where you have shore power, basically we have an extension cord, you plug it into the wall. It does charge at 1500 watts. This puts out 2400 watts simultaneously. It is 2060 watt hours. So basically this will charge in about 1.5 hours to full using the power cord. Let's say you're out here, again, in the middle of a field in Flagstaff, Arizona. On the front, we also have an Anderson connection, where basically you plug this in. It's got the little solar cables. Then you can plug it into, say, a solar panel. This happens to be a 180 watt panel. It's like very thin if you kind of look at it when it's folded up. I'll get to that one more in a second. So you can charge it out in the field. It does take about 8 to 12 hours with one panel. You can use up to 4 panels. You can get actually a 2 to 3 hour charge. Let's say you're traveling in your rig. Same thing, you would plug it in to the Anderson. You got your 12 volt, you plug it in, you can charge it up that way as well. And it does charge faster than the solar, but not as fast as the house. On the back, for those who need a light, there is a light on it. So if you can't find your phone for light, it does have a light with a couple different settings. There's where you would plug it into your wall. It does have a parallel where you can actually combine 2 of them together if you wanted to get more power. And if your phone does have wireless charging, we do have an output as well. You drop your phone on, it will charge it. These are not out yet. These are just our Power Sport batteries. They'll be coming out in about a month or 2. We do offer several types of power boxes. This is simply a little 4-pounder, 120 watt hour. You can plug in, your USB A and C's. You can do your 12 volts. Does have a light on it as well, in case you need it at nighttime. We do have bigger versions, pretty much a 135 amp version, a 60 amp version. Those are in waterproof cases. So those are submersible. This is just water resistant. As far as charging, we mentioned our solar panels. We do offer several different types. We decided to bring this one to the show because it's very portable for this type of, putting in the back of your truck, basically. So it folds out once, twice. Katie, do you mind holding this? 3 times. There we go, thanks. So basically it has 8 different panels, 180 watts of power. And all of our product, we do about over 20 different size batteries, ranging from 12 volt all the way up to 72 volt. In the van Overland division, pretty much 12 volts is going to be the most popular. And everything is found on our website at www.dakotalithium.com, where you can order all of our products. And we do offer 11-year full warranties on all of our batteries.
Hey, welcome to the Victron Energy booth. We're here at Overland Expo West in Flagstaff. We're excited to be here. So what we do is we're out of the Netherlands. We produce electrical equipment that can be used in a variety of different applications, marine, off-grid, RVs, and mobile applications, as well as utility applications. So Victron Energy has been around since the mid-1970s, but we've got some of the most cutting-edge technology, software, communication systems, and the display behind me actually has a lot of information. This is the hub or heart of the system, which kind of communicates all the different components. So we got the battery in the bottom left, the inverter on the top. Shore power would be there if we had any, but solar in the bottom right, and DC loads in the center. So this is kind of a central display for all the components, and this is information you can access anywhere if you set it up with one of our systems. So we've got a variety of different products here. These are some of our products. This is a 200 amp hour 24 volt battery, lithium phosphate. And we've got a couple of other sizes on the other side, as well as our inverter. This is our 3000 kVA or 3 kVA inverter. Comes in 12, 24, 48. And then we've also got the brand new Orion XS. Is a 50 amp DC to DC converter, super high efficiency, resonant switching technology, so 98.5% efficient. So this is the new exciting product. If you want to learn more from us, come to check us out at Victron Energy. Thanks so much.
I'm Don Wilkinson. I'm with Xantrex Technology. We're based out of Vancouver, British Columbia. We're here at the Overland Show in Flagstaff. We got some great products to show you. We start with our solar panels. We've got flexible solar panels, rigid solar panels, 90 watt solar up to 490 watt. We have solar charge controls, 40 amp, 30 amp, 60 amp. We got inverter chargers, 2,000 watt, 3,000 watt, 4,000 watt if you're doing 48 volt. And we got lithium ion batteries anywhere from 105, 125, 240, 310, 410 amp hours. We can do full system. As you see behind us, this is pretty much our game plan. We can do solar panels all the way down through to lithium ion batteries. And we would provide a full system to you as a system provider. So if you'd like more information on our product, you can go to xantrex.com. We've got a customer service number there, an 800 number. Probably the best way to get a hold of us.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Colin. I'm with GoPower Dometic Mobile Power Systems. I'm at the Overland Expo Flagstaff. Come on by. We've got all of our mobile power systems displayed here at the booth. So this is our advanced lithium battery right here. So this battery has all the bells and whistles for your overlanding adventures. It has an IP67 waterproof case, RVC posts in case you do have RVC in your unit. It is a heated system as well. It has a power button, so you can actually turn this battery on and off, and you can put it into sleep mode as well when you're back at your home. We've got MPPT solar controllers. So this is an RVC compatible solar controller that actually connects up to our battery manager system, which is this system right here. So you can connect up our new inverters, our RVC MPPT controllers, our RVC compatible lithium batteries, all on one display. This is a phone charger here. So this is an 8 watt solar panel, 2 watts each. This is a 10,000 milliamp battery charger. You can get about 2 full charges of an iPhone or a Garmin GPS unit per charge. And you can charge it with your battery or your home outlet at home. Charge it before you go, and then you can trickle charge it, put it on the back of your backpack, or you can put it on your dash and charge it up as you go. So we have different solar panels here on display. This is our Dometic Obsidian panel. It's a very thin, lightweight panel that has mounts that you can get the panel directly onto your roof. This is a 25-year warranty, and this is a made in USA panel, made proudly in Bend, Oregon. So that's it from GoPower here at the Overland Expo. For more information, go to gopowersolar.com or dometic.com.
Hi, I'm Martin with Antigravity Batteries. We're here at Overland Expo here in Arizona. Antigravity makes everything in lightweight, high-performance lithium batteries. We make a little bit of everything from our solar panels, from 60 to 200 watt panels, our power stations, this being the PS80, and our much smaller PS45. We make also things to make your life easier with your battery, such as our battery trackers, the ability to kind of keep an eye on your battery, where it is voltage-wise, crank testing, and things like that. We also make everything for your power sports products or bikes. So everything for batteries for Harleys, race cars. We also have a few mounts made by our friends over at Melee Designs. The other thing we're well known for is going to be our jump starters. We were one of the first to actually come to market with these. We have something that'll start your regular V8 motorcycle, anything like that, all the way up to our XP20, which will start up to an 8-liter diesel. And in the mid-range, we have our XP15 that includes a tire inflator up to 150 PSI. The other thing we're really known for is going to be our automotive batteries that have their famous restart function. It's a built-in battery management system. For any questions or need any more information, you can check us out at antigravitybatteries.com and Antigravity Batteries on all social media platforms.
Hey everybody, we're here at Battleborn Batteries. I'm Kaylin. We're at the Overland Expo. We're going to talk a little bit about our products here. So we use these batteries in an auxiliary application, anywhere from RVs, your vans, your truck camper. It's anything that you could use an auxiliary power in. This is really our unit that we see a lot in this application. This battery is going to be a 100 amp hour, 12 volt battery. It's fully 100 amps. You can use it all the way down to 0. You have a 10-year warranty on this unit. You have our tech support out in Reno, Nevada. This is actually where we build the batteries as well. We also have this unit here, which is called the GC3. We call this the Game Changer. It's a 270 amp hour battery. It's a form factor that we made specifically for tight spaces, which is perfect for an overlanding unit. You got a full 270 amp hours out of this bad boy, as well as mounting brackets to secure it when you go to those crazy overlanding ventures. We also have this unit called the Wake Speed Alternator Regulator. This is for an external regulating alternator. It's going to give you all the power coming out of that alternator. It's going to monitor your voltage on both the battery level as well as the alternator level. It's going to monitor voltage and temperature. So it'll give you the most power in charging off the alternator when you're driving. So you can visit us on battlebornbatteries.com. If you have any questions, check us out online or give us a call.
My name is Will. I'm with Lithium Battery Power, but on the floor we have a 12 volt 280 amp hour battery. That's basically two 12 volt 100s put into one with 80 extra amp hours, so almost 300 amp hours. And then as you can see in the very back, we have an old school power box. The modern day one is right here. This has 2400 watts. It can run a mini refrigerator for 16 hours, charge just about anything. But this is our newest prototype. It should be out in about 2 months, around $1,200 for a 2400 watt setup. And last but not least, we do want to show people that you don't just need a 12 volt to operate, your applications. This is a 48 volt battery, a golf cart battery, solar battery, storage battery. But what we're doing is we're getting a converter and making sure that we can run a 12 volt application off of 48 volt, just to show more power, higher voltage provides more and longer power. The same if you were to do a 12 and 12, instead of pulling 1 amp, the 12 to 12 will probably pull 5 to 6 amps consistently. That's a lot more than 1, right? So your run times, if you want it to be 3 or 4 days, rather have 1 amp being pulled compared to 4 to 5, you're not going to reach it. But we're just trying to provide different sources of power, whether it's 48, 36, 24, 12. If you do your research or just kind of communicate with us, we can educate you on how you can install it, charge it properly, and get the most out of your investment, which is 7 to 10 years. That's what we want. That's a little bit about us. We're based in Clearwater, Florida, huge in the marine industry, trying to get in touch with more Expo and the outdoors. There's no such thing as a dumb question, so just feel free to call us, and we have engineers on site, and we'll provide that for you. The website is www.lithiumbatterypower.com.
My name's Paige. I'm with Optima Batteries. We're here at Overland Expo West, and we have our brand new Group 31 lithium batteries out on display. They're great for marine and RV use. We have a deep cycle option with 150 amp hours. We also have a dual purpose that's 120 amp hours with cranking power to it as well. These are great. They have a ton of cool features, including NEMA 2000 connection, Bluetooth connectivity, so you can connect it, see the state of charge, and all these awesome features about your battery on your phone, on a Lowrance device. And there's a ton of other great features to it. We have that. We have a full line of Power Sports lithium batteries, as well as our standard AGM yellow tops, blue tops, red tops. Check them all out at www.optimabatteries.com.
Hi there, my name is Edwin and welcome to Anker. Today we're in the Overland Summit here in Flagstaff, Arizona. Quick facts about Anker. We were founded back in September 2011. We've been in business for more than a decade. We have 200 million customers year to date. We started out with mobile charging. We've got 15 offices globally here in the country, all over the world. Our headquarters is here in Bellevue, Washington. We've got in-house customer support, and we're open Monday to Friday Pacific time, and there are 400 product specialists that can help you. Let me take you for a walk in the park with our Anker products. All right, so I'm gonna take you for a walk in the park. I'm gonna bring you to our new product assortment, going from the camping series all the way to our Flex series, and then all the way to our big boy, which is our 3.8 kilowatt battery. So the first one here, if you notice, this is our Anker 535, MSRP at $499. It is a 512 watts watt capacity with a 500 watts pure sine inverter. The beauty of this is that if you're going out camping and you need lights, you need to power up your devices, you'd be able to power up with this entry level of portable power station. The next one here is our brand new, we launched this back on February of 2024. It certainly got a big hit because it's designed not just for camping, but for everyday use. One key factor that you'll notice here, the difference between the 535 to our C800X. One, it's got a higher capacity of pure sine inverter. It's actually at 1200 watts with a 768 watt hour. But the beauty of this here is that you can also use it via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, which the first one did not have. In addition to that, we also have a trunk space here where the lights, the two lights live, and it also charges automatically. So when you're out of charge, there's a little gap, a little connection here. You plug it in here and you'll be fully charged in about 4 hours. And so you'll have an emergency use. You'll have a great power of usage. You'll have light. This is also telescoping as well too. So if you need to have a higher lighting, that's certainly available. And again, it's magnetic, so it's very easy. You put it together and voila, you also have light. The light comes in 3 settings. It has the flashlight mode, it has the regular light mode, which is an LED, and then it has the dim mode. So this is great for if you're sleeping and you just want to find things. In this mode, it would last for about 40 hours. With the flashlight mode, it would last for about 18 hours of use. That's sort of the highest capacity. And this one is MSRP at $599 currently. The next one is, this is one of the probably, I would say, the most used, probably most versatile. For one, it's actually, we have a show price right now. This is currently normally at $899. It's now selling for $649 on sale price. The beauty of this is it comes with a higher wattage, so it is at 1800 watts. So you can power up your blender, you can power up your inductive stove, with most of them are 1500. There's a potential to power up maybe a small air conditioning, right? And it can take up to a surge of 2400 as well. The cool factor of this is it's very lightweight as well. It weighs for a little over about 28 pounds. You've got all of your AC outlets. You've got a 95 watts USB-C, a 40 watt USB-C, and 2 USB at 12 volts. This one currently now, as you notice, there's a display. It's at 87% charge. Also comes equipped with a Bluetooth and a Wi-Fi capability as well. And for fast charging, if you see here, it says info fast surge charge, it will fast charge for about a little over an hour. And then the beauty of this too is that we've got the C1000X. This one comes with an expansion battery. So if you're out in the woods and you don't have solar, you don't have any way to power your device and you're down to zero, this is a Anker Solix C1000X, which is an expansion, which doubles your capacity to almost a little over 2100 watt hour capacity. The next one is our Anker F1500. These two are very similar to the C1000X. The major difference here is you're getting an additional close to about 500 watts longer. This is a 1536 watt hour with an 1800 watt capacity continuous, and it also has a surge pad of about 2400. As you can see here, there is actually more USB 2 ports as well. The USB-C remains the same. This one now has 100 watts and and this one comes with a 60 watts as well. With all of it comes with 2. Actually, this one is very special because it comes with 3 of the regular prongs, and then it comes with the 3 AC outlets here. And all of our power station, as I did not mention, with the exception of the lower end, all of them, they all come with a light. So here's the first area of light. This is the second one, and then this is the fourth one, excuse me. You can use it as an SOS mode. And this will charge in approximately a little over one hour and 30 minutes from 0 to 100%. And this one also comes with its own battery expansion battery. It will double your capacity now. You're going to get about a 2048 watt hour. We don't have the unit here today, but we do have it here. It's an F2600. That one is a 2,560 watts watt hour with a 2,400 watt output, and it's got a surge pad of about 2,800. This is our expansion battery for our biggest boy. This is a BP 3800. It's price point at $24.99. It will expand your range to an additional 3800 watt capacity. Moving on this way here, this is the biggest boy that we currently have. This is the F3800. It's got a pure sine wave of 6,000 watts output with a 1200 watt surge protector. The beauty of this is we are the first globally to introduce the first portable power station that comes with a 50 amp, and if you look over here, there is a 50 amp and a 25 amp. This is the first as a standalone in the world to be able to use that. Also, the 50 amp, you're able to charge an EV, and the average range for that is about 12 miles. Another beauty for this too as well is that it's got not only the 12 volt, it also has an expansion battery that you saw. And the expansion battery goes right in here, which is the one, the BP 3800 that you saw will plug in here, and you're doubling your capacity from 3800 to a little over 6,000 watt hour. This takes approximately about 60 volt maximum of solar, which equates to about 2,400 watts. And from 0 to 100%, this will be fully charged in about 2 hours. So thanks for visiting us. If you'd like to find out more about Anker, please visit us on anker.com or at ankersolix.com, and we're looking forward to seeing you on the next show. Appreciate it.
Hello everyone, this is Yolanda from Bluetti. We're here at P68 at Overland Expo in Flagstaff, Arizona. 240 is actually our newest product. We just released it on our website very recently. So the special about this product is it is IP65, waterproof and dustproof. Lots of our, I know lots of overland people that have to deal with the dust, the water, the rain, and with this product you don't have to worry about them at all. One of our influencers did a test on the way to the Flagstaff, and they leave it out all night when it's raining out there, and it's working perfectly fine right now. So AC240 has 24-hour watt output, and it has like 36 watt hour capacity. Another special part about this product is we only have like 3 AC output for this, but we have lots of 12 watt DC output. And we kind of separate the USB and DC output just because the USB can cost less power. So that if you just turn it on, if you're just using it and you turn on this, it can save you some power. And then we have AC70 and AC2A right here. They are very easy to carry around if you're just looking for some small device to charge your phone, your laptop, and the camera battery. This will be the perfect solution for you. So AC70 has a 1,000 watt output, 768 watt hour capacity. We have 2 AC output here, but we have like multiple DC 12 watt output option for you, same as this one. I'll say this too is very similar, except the AC2A is kind of like a small version of the AC70. And if you want to look at our AC180T right here, this is our swappable power station. So how you take it out is like you just unlock it and then you take it out. So this battery is replaceable with our fridge. If you kind of look right here, this is where we put the battery in. So if this battery runs out, you can take it out, put it back there, and switch it with the one that has battery. If you want to learn more information about our product, you're welcome to visit www.bluettipower.com or follow us on social media like Instagram or Facebook. We have people there to answer your question as well.
I'm Chad Steinoff with Furman Power Equipment. We develop products that provide power for backup systems, generators, energy storage systems, and beyond. We have log splitters and water pumps as well. This here is our lithium iron phosphate 0E product. It's a battery pack system that has the head unit here, all by itself. This unit produces 2,000 watts running, 4,000 peak. You can charge it and recharge it over 5,000 times. It's got multiple USB ports in the front. It's got a charging system on the top that you can stick your phone on. On the input side, you can plug it into a power outlet in your home, into a generator, or you can plug it into a solar panel and charge the unit that way. On the output side, you'll see over here, we got 4 20 amp outlets and then one 30 amp outlet, as well as a 12 volt DC. We've got these plugs here that allow it to parallel with the second unit if you wanted to parallel it with the second unit. This is a battery pack system that provides an additional 1,040 watt hours. You can add up to 10 of these battery packs onto one of these head units, and it's a simple slide-on, slide-lock technology. So Furman Power Equipment's been around for about 25 years. We're an international company. We focus on portable generators, like I said, lots of different products. The first half of us being around, we used to build products for other companies, Rigid, Homelight, Ariens, Gravely, and then about 2015, 2016, we decided to focus strictly on the Furman brand. And what we did was we took the best of everything we built, and we created the product line that we have now, which is a top-of-the-line product line. So on our generator product line, we have open frame inverters, which is your standard generators that you think of. They have 3,600 RPMs, pump out whatever power they need to pump out at a flat rate. Then we also have inverters, which is what you see here. And on the inverters are a much quieter product. A lot of folks in the outdoor market, RV market, are very interested in inverters because they're much quieter. They also provide a cleaner power. You can also parallel these units together with each other if you'd like. This is our small inverter, our 1682, W01682. It's a gas unit, pull start. Again, you can parallel this with any other unit, any other Furman inverter. Got a 30 amp and a 20 amp. The 30 amp, this is a L5 connection. It also comes with a TT30 adapter as well. This unit down here is our dual fuel unit, runs on gas or propane. This is our WH03342. It has a TT30 as well, 220 amp outlets, a USB port. Again, it'll run on gas or propane. This is a flip of the switch, gas or propane. This is the propane connection, quick disconnect. All of our generators will come with basically everything you need except for the fuel. This unit comes with extra items like the power cord, a cover, battery clips. Again, we try to provide everything that you need except for the fuel. And then we have a new unit down here. This is our W05583, also an inverter, but as you can see, it produces 5,500 running and 6,850 watts peak. It's a remote start gas unit. It has a 50 amp outlet on it, which is something that most larger inverters don't have, or any inverters have. We put that on there. It has multiple 30 amp outlets. This is an L5 locking 30 amp, and this is your TT30, your typical RV plug right here. And then it's got two 20 amp plugs, and then some USB ports, and a 12 volt DC. And then this is the parallel connector here. So you can parallel this with another size unit if you wanted to. So we've got some specials here for the show. But we have a very wide variety. Like I said, these are the inverters. We've got open frames. We've got dual fuels that run on gas and propane. And then we also have tri-fuels that will run on gas, propane, and natural gas. So we have a very wide variety of generators available. And as I mentioned, we also do log splitters and we do water pumps as well. And we're just expanding where we see a need for the market. We'll expand and create a product for whatever the need is. Yeah, you can visit us at our website at furmanpowerequipment.com.
Hey, I'm Brian Peterson with Goal Zero. Welcome to booth R7 here at Overland Expo. And we've kind of got two big things to talk about with customers who weren't able to make it to the show. We've got partnerships with overlanding vehicles like Hiker Trailer over here, Teardrop Trailer partner out of Indiana. Partnerships with Taxa Outdoor, recently a part of the Storyteller Overland umbrella. And we kind of have two stories that we're telling besides partnerships here at Goal Zero today. One is all about the overlanding experience and the accessories that you need between lighting, solar, and power. That's what we're famous for. But we're also here to talk about, in addition to all this amazing wind that we have here at Flagstaff as always, installed power, fully installed power, so you can stay off grid longer, run your air conditioning, run your microwaves, run your coffee pots, and not run out of juice. So we'll just kind of start over here, if it's all right. We'll point out a little bit about our new power stations, the 300, the 500, the 700. Those are watt hours. These are small power packs, all lithium iron phosphate based. So you get 4,000 cycles, 5-year warranty, really great lifespan on the battery. Mud splash cover so that you can protect it from water, mud, snow, rain. It's not waterproof, but water resistant. Lift the cover, you have full access to your AC ports, USB ports, charging ports, cigarette auxiliary ports. One cool thing about some of these new products has to do with this hibernate button on it. It allows you to put the unit into hibernate mode so that you can store it for longer, so that when you pick it up in a year from now or next camping season, you've got your battery remaining for you rather than having it running down. So very cool. Goal Zero is famous for different size solar panels, like this 100-watt Nomad. Also over here, that's being shown by some of our folks, a 100-watt installable glass panel, rigid, and our flexible panel, 100-watt as well. Very efficient panels out on the market. And then as you can pan up here, you can see our Skylight, recently released just a couple months ago. It's called the Skylight. All sorts of level settings. We call this the Yeti Ready gear. So the Skylight, solar panels, and coolers. So a 50 quart and an 80 quart dual zone. You can turn it into a fridge, turn it into a freezer. All brand new here for the show. All part of the Goal Zero Yeti Ready ecosystem. So that's one of the stories that you hopefully are getting a chance to see here on this channel. But let me take you around to the back side and introduce you to the other part that we're talking about. This is called the Escape System. This is a gigantic combination battery, inverter, and solar charge controller. In fact, if you see right here, fully installed rig power where it comes with the wiring kit and app and screen so that you can run your air conditioning. It's a plug and play design, meaning you drop it in, you can take it with you when you go. It's an all-in-one system. There's nothing wrong with disparate, we call them naked battery systems, separate charge controllers, separate inverters. But what we do and what we're famous for is we put it all together in one simple to use package that you can take out, put it in, snap, snap, snap. You have these quick disconnect cables, right? All part of the wiring harness that comes in and terminates, runs your 12-volt bus, your 110 bus, 30 amp shore power in, all in one really easy to use power system called the Escape Power System, based on the Yeti Pro 4000. This slide is manufactured by Hiker Trailer, one of our key partners, manufactured out of Indiana. So it's really easy in and out, quick disconnects, take it with you to your family picnic, barbecue, tailgating, but also more importantly, this is part of a larger ecosystem so you can actually back up your home in the case of ice storms, tornadoes. My brother's in Houston as an example. They've got 4 days of power outages going on. They have this system backing up their fridge, freezer, Wi-Fi, critical load circuits, etc. in a home. So it's a multi-purpose device. So it's the next generation of power products. All right, and if you want to find out more information about us, we're at www.goalzero.com. And right now, in fact, if you see this in the next week, everything on the site is 25% off. Everything that you see here, everything that you saw out on the floor. So thank you very much for your time.
Welcome to Jack right here at Overland West 2024. We want to showcase some of our cool products that we got here. Some new stuff that's been out for a while since early this year, as well as some new stuff that is launching at this show and some new stuff that's coming out next week. So let's get into it. So first we have our Jackery Explorer 100 Plus here. This is a little portable unit. It's a nice, tiny, compact portable power station. It can be charged via solar panel. It is 98 watt hours. You can actually carry this thing on a plane with you. So it meets the FAA regulations to be transported on a plane. The cool thing about this unit is that it can charge your tablet or like iPad or whatever about half a dozen times. It can actually charge your MacBook or MacBook Pro 1 to 1.5 times over, and it'll do about a dozen cell phone charges. Below that, we have the Explorer 240. This just launched at this show here. So now this is our one of our entry-level price points units with a plug on it. It does 240 watt hours with 300 watt output. So it's just basically for your like electronics, computers, laptops, cell phones, communication devices when you're out on the go. And then we have a 40 watt solar panel here. The cool thing about the 40 watt solar panel is it actually folds into a very small compact size, about the size of an iPad. So it's easy to transport, lightweight, durable, rugged. It'll charge this guy in about 2 hours. Oh, sorry, about 3 hours. This will get charged in about half a day. So we'll walk over here to some of our other units here, and we have our new show. This is actually launching at the show right here. Let me walk over, sorry. So here we have the Explorer 1000 V2. The cool thing about the Explorer V2 is this is replacing our older Explorer series. And as it's replacing our older Explorer series, we've made a few minor changes. Made it a little bit smaller, more compact, changed the form factor, so we've gone away from the rigid handle that was on top to a more foldable handle. We've got this little sign here so you can see how it is right there. It's lighter, it's stronger, it does 1500 watt output, surges at 3000 watts, it does 1000 watt hour, and it has DC fast charging. It can get fully charged in about 2 hours, give or take. But we also have a cool feature. If you connect the Jackery app to this device, you can do a supercharging. It'll supercharge 0 to 100 in about an hour or less. And so that's a cool new feature about that. We have supercharging available on our units. This is the new Solar Saga. The cool thing about the new Solar Saga is we've changed the design a little bit to where it has a bifacial panel. It has 2 layers of density in here, so the efficiency is much greater on this unit. Earlier today, we were getting about 93 to 95 watts of energy to charge this 1000 plus. I'm sorry, the 1000 Explorer V2. So stepping up from our 1000 V2, we have our Explorer 1000 Plus. Now this is the entry-level flagship model. The cool thing about the Explorer 1000 Plus here is that the Explorer 1000 Plus is actually a 1200 watt hour unit. It does 2000 watt output, and it surges at 4000 watts. So this is a really cool unit in the sense that it's a real powerhouse. It has huge power capabilities. But let's say you're using this unit, you buy this unit, you're consuming the 1200 watt hours really fast and you need more power. In most cases, you got to go out and buy a new model. Well, not with this Jackery Explorer 1000 Plus. What you can actually do is buy a Jackery Battery Pack 1000 Plus expansion pack. Now this 1000 Plus expansion pack, it doubles your 1200 watt hour capacity to another 1200 watt hour capacity. So you can go from 1200 watt hours plus another 1200 watt hours to go to 2400 watt hours. You can stack up to 3 of these additional battery packs to get a full 5000 watt hours out of this unit. And this also supports DC fast charging and supercharging. To pair that unit with one of our cool solar panels, this is a 200 watt solar panel. Now this has been around for a while, but it's tried and true, it's super efficient. It folds into a fourth of the size to make it easy to be portable, carry as you go. We've been using this to charge our units here. We're helping people charge their cell phones off of this. It's a really cool solar panel, super efficient. This 200 watts, this is a Solar Saga 200. All right, so now we have a cool special. So we have a coming soon sneak peek at a product that we're gonna be launching next week. So we're going to be launching this new unit next week. One of our most popular units has been the old 500 and 550 Explorer series. Well, we're soon going to discontinue those and replace them to the Explorer 600, the 600 Plus, I should say. The 600 Plus is a cool unit because it's smaller and lighter than all of our old 550 and 500 units, and it has 600 watt hours compared to the old 500 or 550 watt hours, but it does 800 watts of output, and it surges at 1600 watts. So you have a smaller form factor, way more power, and more bang for the buck, and this launches this Friday. And then we got one more special to show you guys here today. What we're going to be doing is coming out with something called a 100 Solar Saga 100 Prime. And what that is if you take a look at our Raptor R here, on the top of our Raptor R, we've got 2 of our Solar Saga 100 panels. We'll be launching those soon. They're 100 watts each. You can actually daisy chain up to 6 of those panels together, and then they can be mounted on a roof rack, on top of your vehicle. You can actually even mount them on a cabin, RV, an outdoor shed, to get you a more solid panel wherever you need to mount it to have something remote. So thank you for coming out to visit our Jackery booth here at Overland West 2024. We hope you enjoyed seeing some of our new products. If you have any questions, visit jackery.com, talk to our customer service agents on the 1-800 number. And if you're looking for us out in the stores, we're available at Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, Best Buy, quite a few other retailers, Amazon. So we're available on a lot of the major stores, and so you look for us out in the retail stores. Thank you.
Welcome to Lion Energy. We are here in Flagstaff, Arizona at the Overland Expo. Let's talk about power. So our company moves from portable power banks like here. This is probably the fanciest phone charger you'll ever see. 3 wireless pads. It's great with our LED lights. Love it. Airline approved. So that's on the small end. If you look back there, we also do home batteries. That's like a Tesla Powerwall, but higher quality. That's what's running our booth trailer. We have solar on the roof. So everyone from RVing, overlanding to off-grid cabins, everyone's happy with some power. Moving down the line, that's our 50-watt folding panel. Gear that's easy to use gets used more. Folds up in your backpack, post it on the ground, easy to set up. That one's ideal with our Trek kit. 150-watt inverter. Hey, maybe you're a photographer, drone enthusiast, or I have a guitar amp. I want to run it off this. Still fits in the backpack. Comes with the panel if you want. That one's great. Also airline approved for travelers. If you're doing the van life, these house batteries that Lion Energy make are amazing. Pretty specific to RVs, any 12-volt application. No more yucky lead acid batteries. That's totally safe. It's got an over 10-year warranty. Love that if you need it. Now, we just released our new Safari unit last year. If you're looking to have a plug-and-play system to run more than just the microwave, you've got it. 30-amp plug on the back. Love the Lazy Susan. A lot of people buy them for emergency preparedness, but if I was camping out here, I'm in a hotel, unfortunately, but you have this, your Dometic cooler's going great. If you have a panini press like me, make some sandwiches, Vitamix, we're talking smoothies all day. That one's only $1,500. We're doing some really good sales show prices, so if you're here, come by and say hi. Now, the Summit, though. There's probably more powered coolers at this show than anywhere else. If you want a bargain, one that can keep up with an electric fridge, it's great. The handle makes sense. It goes nice and flat. And then our panels are nice. So now we have a larger solar panel for the larger units. It's shatterproof material. Love it. Lion Energy has only quality stuff. LionEnergy.com. And we're based out of Utah, so if you live up there, you can come by our outlet too. We're in American Fork, Utah.
Hi everyone, I'm Vince with Yoshino Technology. We're here at Overland Expo West in Flagstaff, and this is our first time here at the show, and what we have brought is our power stations. The first use a solid state lithium battery. So we're the only ones on the market with a solid state lithium, and the advantage of a solid state is definitely energy density. We are a smaller and more compact battery cell, which gives us the ability to make a smaller, lighter power station. Also, a solid state is safer, lasts longer, resists temperatures, even better than current batteries, as well as fast charging. So all benefits over traditional batteries. And we have 4 sizes currently that we brought out. We have a B330, which is our smallest unit, which is 330 watts of AC output, 241 watt hours. We have a B660, which is 660 watts of AC output and a 602 watt hours. A B2000, 2000 watts of output, 1.3 kilowatt battery. And then we have a B4000 model over here that's got 4,000 watts of AC output, a 2.6 kilowatt battery. And the beauty of this unit is only 53 pounds. So if you look at what is out there competitively in the market, the size and the weight of this is just a tremendous reduction compared to what else you're going to find out there. So this has a 30 amp RV outlet on the back, as well as 120 volt outlets. So this is ideal for a van build, RV, where you want to put something that's still portable, you can take in and out of the van or RV. It has 4,000 watts of output, so you can power your AC unit with it for a short period of time, obviously, and then use the power for the rest of the unit. So those are our models that we have out here. We also have solar panels, and it's been a great show. So thanks, everybody. You can go to yoshinopower.com to find more information.
So my name's Ian Lane. I'm with Forge Authority Off-Grid, and we're here unveiling our new Dorothy deployable wind turbine system. So the idea is people like getting off grid, and we're trying to help people stay off grid without firing up the generator. And there's a lot of places that have a ton of wind, but don't always have a ton of sun. So like for myself, I live in Cleveland. We have a ton of wind coming off of Lake Erie, but we don't have a whole lot of sun. So Dorothy deploys with a simple click of a switch. Blades unfurl, she goes up, And it's very tortoise in the hare situation where she's gonna create energy 24/7 as long as there's at least 8 mile an hour of wind. But we're also here not trying to replace solar. We're just trying to augment people's solar power systems. So Dorothy will feed directly into the battery bank that a lot of people already have set up in their vans or on their trailers or on their Broncos. And we're just trickle charging 12 volts 24 hours a day through the night and everything else. When you're not using her, you come over here. So this will tell you what your cumulative power is. She's running just a little demo right now, but hit a button, she'll fold down, collapse, she'll fold back, her tail fin will click right into here, and then their little bag will fit right over top of her once the blades fold under. So the idea is that we also didn't want to take up any cargo space or take up any rooftop space. So she hides right next to typically spare tires, things like that. But we have a universal mount. We have Broncos, trucks, Sprinter vans, and the Ford Transit right now. But Dorothy is, this will be her second show. If you go to forgeauthority.com, she'll be right there on the homepage. You can check her out, send us a message. We have a founders program that people can sign up for. Basically, put in a pre-order when we release her in Q3.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline with Explore. We're at Overland Expo. We would like to share some of the products that we have. Our flagship is going to be our Flex Plus panels here, which is our CIGS technology. We are known for having stainless steel panels that have bypass diodes, and they go on outdoor vehicles, whether or not it's your rooftop tent, a camper, it could be an RV, a trailer, and so on. However, and it is known for being thin and flexible, so you can see the bend capability that it has. And it is walkable, and you can store product on top of it, such as your bags, boards, whatever. It is resistant to damage. So some of the new things that we are introducing this year at Overland Expo include some products that customers who are loyal to our products wanted more of. So we're going to come over here and introduce you to our Flex SI. So the Flex SI is our next product. This is our cost-effective and budget-friendly version of our flagship panel. The panel itself is still able to flex like the original. It does have a 23% efficiency rating, and it is great for vans, RVs, anything that has high power need usage at a cost-effective entry-level pricing. So that is our new SI. Another thing a lot of customers mention is, hey, they might not have a rooftop tent, they might not have an RV or a trailer, so they have racks, or it could be like a van that has the large rack on top. So the product back here is going to be our blocks. So the block system, if you have Starlink, let's say a box here or a surfboard down here, you're able to arrange your products to where you can fit whatever setup you need for that specific trip. Because you're not always snowboarding and you're not always surfing. So here are some options for you. Lastly, some of the products that our customers say they might not need any of that either. They might just want to be on the road with some power. So this is our flexible foldable option. Folds away like a briefcase, packs a little legs away, and then off you go. So if you have interest in any of the products or want more information, feel free to check us out at sunflaresolar.com, or you can reach out to our West Coast distributor, who's gtfoverland.com, and we'll be glad to help you out if you have any questions.
My name is Brady. I'm with Lightleaf Solar. So what we manufacture is a rigid, lightweight, durable solar panel. Big advantage of this, we're the only people who make light panels that are rigids. Most light panels are flexible, they don't have the long-term performance, or they're rigid and made of metal and glass, which is super heavy. So this is a 110 watt panel, and it weighs 5 pounds, and it's very, very durable. If you are out in a hailstorm, you get 1 or 2 rock chips on here, no problems at all. The cells we use are the most efficient on the market. The lamination process, everything. These are the most durable and lightweight panels on the market. If you Google Lightleaf Solar or go onto our website, lightleafsolar.com, you can learn everything you need to know about them, specifications, wattage, dimensions, all that good stuff.
Hi guys, my name is Emily. I'm here with Project X Off-Road, and we're at Overland Expo West 2024, and I wanted to show you all a couple of our products that we have here today. So our halo product of the whole Project X off-road brand is called Goatbox. This is going to be our wireless control accessory ecosystem. So any 12-volt accessory that you might have in your rig, trailer, daily, anything can be controlled by our Goatbox system. It's simple. There's a 20 amp and a 40 amp inside of each of these modules. We can sync these by pressing the button to the keypad, and it syncs your light and keypad automatically. One of our other major accessories that we brought today is the JK70. This is a universal 7-inch headlight. We have a 4K camera on the driver's side and a 1080p camera on the passenger side. It has our signature DRL. You can fit this inside of a Jeep JK, a Porsche, a classic Bronco, anything with a 7-inch headlight, or even a Harley. Our other lights, this is our high-powered light. This is our Series X. It comes in a 7-inch round or an 8.5-inch round. This is 15,000 lumens per light. So we kind of call this our vomit of light, just our big boy, so much power. And our 8.5-inch light is 24,000 raw lumens per light. Our freeform lights over here is more of a low power draw, high efficiency light. This is our Series 1. This comes in a 7-inch and a 9-inch. These are perfect for any rig. We have them here installed on our Jeeps and on our Broncos. If you guys want to learn more about Project X, head to projectxoffroad.com or visit our Instagram at Project X Offroad.
Hi, my name is Bill with Baja Designs. We are a lighting company based out of Southern California. We have a variety of different lights for a lot of different applications, from motorcycles to UTVs to overlanding to dozers. So with one of our kind of more known light, we have our LP6. This goes on a lot of sprinters, a lot of Jeeps, a lot of off-road kind of desert racing kind of trucks. They have a high-low function with our IPTs right on the side. They create a 200 degrees worth of spread, and these will also have an amber backlight. That's kind of cool. You can wire them up with your daytime running lights and kind of have them as a cool little street feature. If you'd like any other information about Baja Designs, feel free to reach out on our website, bajadesigns.com, and we can help you out.
Hey guys, Ricky Rickards here with Nacho Off-Road Lighting out here at 2024 Overland Expo. Just wanted to share some exciting news about our new product, the Nacho Grande. The Grande is a powerhouse of a light. Not only does it have our patented and lovely trail running light, but we also have a multi-function light as well. So you can turn your switch on, you take your tip to the chip on the side, and not only can you change the beam pattern, you can also change the output of that light as well. And the beauty behind it is that switch will remember that setting, so the next time you turn the switch on, the light's back right where you left it. It also comes with 3 trigger wires, so you can have 3 different trigger wires, or depending on what settings you want. Let's say you're going out on a lake bed today, you need a really high output, and now you can actually dial in your lights for that option to have a full output beam. Let's say you're going to go out with your buddies into some rocks and you don't want to blind the guy in front of you. And now you have a nice low area light to light up the rocks and not blind the guy in front of you. All of it is built into one light, 8 different modes, 3 trigger wires, a very easy and beautiful removable bezel. So you can snap in your amber covers. As you can see, there's little teeth marks there where it actually inlets into the light itself. Sits nice in there, and then it's pressure fit with our bezel. That just snaps right on the front there. Now your cover's locked in, no problem at all. Offered in amber, clear, ARB black, and Nacho smoked. This light comes with 4 different options. We also have our beautiful Quattro here, which is part of the same family. These are offered in a spot flood combo. Same thing, multiple functions. You have your low, which is your flood, and then you have your full beam, which is your spot flood combo there. The Quattro is also a super cool light where it's multiple uses. It can work as a motorcycle headlight kit. It can work as a Toyota fog mount kit, or also as a flush mount kit. So super versatile light, lifetime warranty. Everything is built right in Mesa, Arizona, not too far from here. And if you guys want to learn more, please follow us on social media, Nacho Off-Road Lighting. Go to our YouTube, Nacho Off-Road Lighting, or visit nacho.love, our website.
Hey guys, I'm Dave Clark with Heretic Studio. We're here down at Expo West, enjoying the weather, enjoying the people. Come take a look, show you what we got. So we are primarily a lighting company. Lots of billet aluminum, made in-house lighting solutions for trucks, Jeeps, your Tacomas, anything you've got, overland trailers, a lot of rock light products, scene lighting. This is our roof rack handle, which has an integrated scene light into it, and brightest one out there. This has been an incredibly popular product, as well as some Flush mount products, some rounds, little 20-watt guy here. This is our BA1R. Also incredibly interchangeable lenses, amber, clear, you name it. We can do that for you. We also just came out with our lineup of products for the new 4th gen Tacoma. So we have anything from 40-inch light bars for up on the roof rack to ditch light kit options, replacement fog lights, as well as some new bracket, new design options that are going to give you some additional lighting here tucked behind the grill. We're super excited about these. Gives you a really clean, sleek option to include some light. All of our lights can come in different beam patterns, different lens colors, and everything carries a lifetime guarantee. Under the hood, we also have your kits here. If we pop this open, you'd see we have under the hood kits. So if something happens, you're out on the trail at night and you need to just illuminate something, you can see that. Additional to that, we also have different non-LED options for roof rack attachments. We have handles that don't have the lights. We've got tie down points. You name it, we can do it. And best part about it is everything is machined in our shop in Salt Lake City, Utah. And because we do it in-house, we've assembled everything ourselves. We know the product in and out, and it carries a lifetime guarantee. If you guys want to learn more, check us out at hereticstudio.com, social media, or ask your nearest dealer.
My name is Alonzo with Casey Highlights, and I'm here to show you some of our products. This is our daylighter. This was our original light back in 1970 that Pete Brown assembled together from airplane lights. And we still have them. We still have them in daylight, in halogen, or in LED, in spot, spread, or white 40 or driving beam. So this is our classic look with modern performance and one of our most popular lights. Also popular is the 6-inch slim light, and the 6-inch slim light features 10 LEDs. So it's got 4 LEDs in the middle. These put out a great spot beam, and the 6 LEDs on the outside give you great coverage on the rest of the area. So these are great mounted on the bumper or on the ditch. And we just came out about a month ago with the 8-inch version of the slim light. Now the 8-inch version has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 LEDs, which again, you get a great spot in the middle with the center LEDs and awesome coverage with the outside LEDs. Now we have some vehicles mounted here, some of our bigger Sprinter vans and bigger vehicles mounted with the 8 lights, which fills out the grill, fills out the overhead, really great. And again, this is brand new light, so we're really excited. Right now, we're only selling them in individuals. So if you want to pair, you have to get 2 of them, and we'll sell you the harness for it. And this is a 3-pin Deutsch. And right now, again, this is a brand new light, and we're really excited. We've been working on this for a long time because, again, the Slim Light 6 is one of our most popular lights because of how great the coverage is and how a great all-around light on the bumper, on the pillars, or up on the roof. Now, I want to show you our Pro 6 and our Titan. This is our brand new light. So, this is our Pro 6 bar. We've had it for about 10 years. It has 2 LEDs that reflect back into the reflector and then get bounced back out. That's how we avoid any hot spots and we get better coverage for all the lights. And this is our new Titan bar. We came out with it for about a week ago, March 7th. So it has the main light, has 3 LEDs, and again, the lights get bounced back into the reflector and then out. And with the 3 LEDs, we have much better coverage in the area in front of the vehicle and below. So you get even better coverage than the original Pro 6. Another great feature and one of the most noticeable features of the Titan is the amber backlight. Now, it's not bright enough to illuminate forward with the amber, but it's a great light as a dust light for visibility. If you're driving behind someone on a trail, especially a dusty trail or foggy trail, they'll be able to see you clearly, and it stands out. It matches the aesthetics of a lot of modern off-road vehicles that have amber accents either along the grille or along the sides of the lights, or even on the fog lights. So we do have the Titan in both the bar form, from starting at a 3 light up to a 9 light, or you can customize it to as many lights as you like. I think the biggest bar we've had, I just heard about it today, is a 10 light Titan bar on a military vehicle. And right now that holds the record. So we also have them in individuals. So you can mount these on the ditch. You can mount these on your front bumper. We do have it SAE rated. So it is a street legal driving beam that enhances the performance of your headlights. I know my headlights on my Toyota are not that great. I turn on my high beams and I'm like, where's my high beams? So these add extra light and extra coverage as long as they're mounted level or below the headlights. That'll keep it street legal and SAE rated. You do also see that we have the KC here in the center. That is a functional cooling fin here. And, we took some design inspiration, a little bit of Superman and, throw it in there. So you get the great KC logo here and it is visible. And you do get the great coverage. So compared to our original Gravity Pro 6 singles, we did redesign the back of the Titan singles. So you get a little extra coverage, a little extra protection, and you get some cooling features here for the light. And that's just, it gives it another level of performance and aesthetics. So again, these are our 10-year-old Pro 6 lights and the upgraded Titan lights, which we just came out with. And if you're here at the show, we are giving away a cover keeper bag with a free hat, with stickers, with a air freshener. And this bag has MOLLE backing, so you can attach it to your rack, you can attach it to your MOLLE panels. It has Velcro on the front, you can put your patches, you can identify what's inside of the cover keeper bag. It is modular, so you can use it as a cover keeper, you can use it as a camera bag, or you can store up to 12 beers in here. So, it's an all-around light. We got our Adventure Further logo right there, and a Ziploc bag right here. And this light is it's an awesome all-around bag and a great part of KC just history and all around offerings. So we're expanding. We have our Flex Era line 2. This is a brand new bar as well. And if you can see it, this is a 10-inch section. This is a combo. So we have the spread, spot, spread. And this is linkable, so you can connect it up to 50. So you connect 5 of them and you can get up to 50 inches. If you notice here, the box has all this awesome instructions and diagrams, so that when you're linking it, all you have to do is match it up. You match the two of them together, and then you just connect them together. So we have the diagrams there for you to make it easier for you to connect your lights together. And again, that diagram is fully built into the box, so once you disassemble it, you get to see the whole diagram, and we'll tell you even what wires to connect and how to connect them to make sure that they work. These come with the cover, with the KC black and yellow classic covers. And we also have accessories for these. So amber lenses, we have clear lenses, we have the shields, we have in amber and clear. So multiple features, multiple accessories. You can also replace the bezels, just like you can on all other Flex Era products. So we have the Flex Bar, we have the Flex Era 3. This is also same family and it has 3 LEDs, and it comes in either combo or spot. This pack comes with both lenses. You can replace them yourself. So again, it comes with the spot and the combo. You can replace them yourself with just these 3 bolts right here. And the bezel, the gold bezel, is also replaceable. We have them in blue, red, or black, and they're anodized, and they are UV resistant, so they last long in the sun. And so that's our Flex family. We have the Flex Bar, Flex Era 3. So this is the Flex Era 4. And again, it's the master pack. So it comes with everything that you need. It comes with the amber lens. I'm sorry, not the amber lens. It comes with combo and spot lens. It has the amber backlight, just like the Bar and the Flex Era 3. And this is a very popular light for the ditch light and for the front of the bumper, but they're not street legal if you use them, if you want to use them on the road. So we don't have SAE rated for Flex Era 4s, but they are one of our brightest lights. So if you're looking for just straight up performance, straight up off-road performance, this is a light you would want. We also have these in singles, and I don't have any on the table out right now, but that's our Flex Arrow line. If you have any more questions, reach out to us, through our website. We have our phone number on our website. We have our support email, support@kchighlights.com. Our customer service will answer 100% of our calls, and we have a 4-hour response time for emails. So if you need any support, we're here to help you out.
Hi, I'm Sedona, and I'm with Rigid Industries, and I'm going to show you some of our awesome products. So at Rigid, we actually offer some of the toughest and brightest lights in off-roading, and I'm going to show you some that I really, really love. We have our 360s. We just opened up the offer for 9 inches. This is 23,000 lumens, super bright with a great hassle-free backlight that is RGB. So you've got stylish as well as performing, great for a larger platform vehicle like a big Ram. We have rear-facing lights like our Chase Bar with 27 different modes. Great to have as a safety feature if you are running a trail and have some friends with you behind you, as well as our Chase Pods that have a really similar feature. Another great option for overlanding and off-roading and camping is scene lighting. So we have great options for scene lighting that give you a safety feature so you can have some halo on there as well as a nice big spread of light for your campsite. Another great light for off-roading is our Adapt XP. Our adaptive technology is a patented technology that we have that runs off of GPS. So just as you are going faster, your light beam is getting smaller and it changes as you go slower and it gets wider. So our adaptive technology is definitely patented, super fun. It comes in a pod form as well as a bar. If you want to get more information about Rigid Industries, please visit rigidindustries.com.
Hey guys, my name's Cole. I'm with Tyree Lights. We're here at the Newr Expo today, showing off some sweet product we got for you here. Tyree Lights has been around for over 30 years. We've been doing heavy machinery. We're always suppliers for heavy machine manufacturers such as Komatsu, John Deere, Caterpillar. We recently got in the off-road industry. Jeep and Mopar brought us in. They needed a light that could pass their test, so we are in the market now. As you can see, we got light bars, pods. We got diffuse lighting, camp lighting, chase lighting, all sorts of stuff. So we've been around over 30 years developing a bunch of products for a bunch of different situations, and we have pretty much every answer to every question in the off-road market. The overland market is great for us too because these guys use light a lot differently than anybody else, so it's good to be here, and Newr Expo is a great way to show off, and hope we can see you guys next year. TyreeLights.us. TYRI.
Hey everyone, I'm CJ with Diode Dynamics. And I want to tell you a little bit about our company. So we actually started in 2006 selling bulbs that we imported. It was actually our CEO, Paul McCain, out of his parents' garage. Over the years, we've grown into actually manufacturing our lights and our Stage Series products in-house in St. Louis, Missouri. Our best-selling products is our plug-and-play fog lights with our SS3s. Now these have a backlight mode and a main beam. So you turn the backlights on and that's the main beam. And what really sets us apart from other companies is we actually use TIR optics. And what that means is total internal reflection. So we can put the TIR, the lens, directly over the circuit board to capture all of the usable light output onto the road surface or the trails or anything like that. Now a newer product from us is actually our Stage Series rock lights. These are very modular, very versatile product for us. Again, these are manufactured in St. Louis, Missouri. The circuit board is actually coated with a proprietary polyurethane to ensure longevity. Obviously, if it's under a vehicle, it's going to get blasted with mud, dirt, road silt. So we wanted to make sure that this is the most durable rock light on the market. So above that housing is another snap-on lens that you can actually change the colors very easily. And on top of that, we have different mounts if you don't want to use them as rock lights. We've got 2 roll bar mounts, magnet mounts, which are very versatile, surface mounts for trailers, campers, anything like that. And then we also have our RGBW rock lights. So this is actually Bluetooth controlled. Same features, a little bit less bright, but with that trade-off, you get every color under the rainbow. You get strobing features and everything like that. And if you want to learn more about our product, you can visit our website at diodedynamics.com or reach out to us on social platforms.
Hey there, it's Rob Tinson, Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Hella. We're at the Newr Expo, our first time here, and we couldn't be any more excited. I want to show off some new products. So this is our brand new Hella Blade series. It's a 6-inch round. Cool thing about this, something that seems to be really attractive, is the covers. So the covers have easy to pull off, and we can easily take, and you can see you've got an LED in the middle. So LED in amber, and then this other one over here, LED in a clear white, and it shows through the cover. So you can drive with them on. Very recognizable, unbelievable construction as well. And so Blackmagic light bars, cubes, A-pillar. We got 6 of the new Hella blades, which are available on myhellalights.com for discount. And so there's 6 up there. And then, as I mentioned, we got the Blackmagic cubes on the A-pillar. And what I thought was pretty cool, on the back of this, we got some 6-inch Blackmagic that has some really good throw. And then these down here are available in either a flood or a spot. So these are the flood series, so I can get light all the way to the side and around this whole entire back of the vehicle. So really happy to show off the Blackmagic and the new Hella Blade series. So go check it out at myhellalights.com.
What's going on, guys? It's Danny with AlphaX here. We're at our booth at Newr Expo 2024, showing off some of our products. If you're not familiar with us, we do a lot of headlights, taillights, and we even have fog lights available. To give you a demonstration here, this is our Toyota Tundra 2022 to 2024 model, showing you the activation feature, sequential turn signal, and it also has an amber DRL or white DRL you can pick, and then full 4 LED projectors. And this is gonna be completely plug and play, DOT, SAE compliant, so it's gonna work perfect with your truck, whether it's a TRD Pro or it's just a SR5. Then we also have some Jeep headlights here. Once again, they also have a built-in activation feature whenever you unlock or start the vehicle. Same 4 LED projectors and a sequential turn signal. And then our taillights, this is a 4Runner here. Same thing, built-in activation feature. This is gonna be anytime you turn the lights on, the 4Runners, and we'll have that. There you go. We'll have sequential amber turn signals. And then you have a built-in LED reverse light as well, which I don't believe this is gonna show. If you're interested in our products, we do everything from Toyota, Ram, GMC, Chevy, Ford. We even do cars, all kinds of stuff. So definitely check out our website. Check us out on Instagram, alpharexusa.com, and alpharexusa on social media. Thanks so much.
How's it going? I'm Austin with Freedom Outfitters, and today we're gonna just run through some of our products that were here. We started about 3 years ago, and we specialize in automotive lighting, specifically our Freedom Retrofits lineup. So these are all of our custom headlights and taillights that we do. We like to integrate our Baja Designs squadrons, S2s, or whatever we can in our lights to really give the performance lighting that we need to our off-road, overlanders, everything else like that. Over here we have our next-gen Tacoma headlight. This actually has a lot of cool features. So we have our smoked halo right there, which is really a really good highlight of this light. And they can come either white or amber. We like to run them amber because it's just a beautiful, beautiful light. And if you look in there, you're gonna see the Baja Designs S1 pod in there, and it offers a extreme amount of light output for the high beam. And for all of our lights, we very much encourage our Illuminate spray. This will keep your light from hazing over time, and it will really just keep the performance of the lights going. This light is our Fortune 4Runner light. This is our new flagship. We have a full Baja Designs squadron in there. That thing throws out a ridiculous amount of light output on there. And we also make sure it's plug and play for the user. Very beautiful light. And over here, we've been building 80 series lights for the past 2.5 years. We're very extremely proud of this one. This is our first time showcasing this. So these, we've actually been able to 3D print these full bowls in here. So we actually just drop those in to fit the squadron in there, and also our bi-LED projector. Over here, we have our slimline third brake light. This is actually not our first third brake light, but it is one of the second in a long series that we're hoping to come out with this year. And finally, we have our new GX Chronos headlight. We just came out with this last month. Again, all of these lights, we're trying to really capitalize on the smoked out look. So we really wanted to bring out the smoke side reflector and the smoked halo just to make sure it highlights everything on this light. And then up here, we have our Valkyrie third brake light. So this was our first flagship third brake light that we ended up coming out with it. And this is printed in a ASA carbon fiber material. So it's gonna be super rigid and it's not gonna dull in the sunlight. It's gonna be perfect for whoever wants to run it. And that's all of our products. We 3D print a lot of our items. We do drop-in kits. We offer DIY kits for retrofitting. Anything and everything lighting, specifically headlights and taillights, we got you covered. And if you want to get more information, contact us at freedomoutfittersus.com, or you can reach out on our socials, Instagram and Facebook, same handle.
Hi, I'm Emily Johnson. I head up marketing for Jackrabbit, and we invented the first micro e-bike. So super lightweight, super compact, perfect to fit in literally any vehicle you drive. So any kind of car, camper van, RV, boat, even a plane. We're FAA compliant. Our batteries are swappable and removable. So you can pull them out super easily and put these in your carry-on, and then you can fold down the bike flat, put it in one of our travel bags and take that on the plane. So it's truly the only e-bike out there that you can take anywhere with you, wherever your travels might take you. We're a San Diego company, so all of our bikes are designed there, and all of our bikes go 20 miles per hour. You know, range on the XG is 20 miles. On the OG, it's 10. And each of our batteries, like I was saying, are replaceable, swappable, so you get 10 miles per charge on them. Check us out at jackrabbit.bike on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, and then our website is same thing, www.jackrabbit.bike.
So I am Paul DeNigris. I'm with Land Moto, Land Energy. This is our flagship product, the Land District. It is, all intents and purposes, an electric motorcycle. It has 4 different ride modes, starting ride mode 1, top speed 27 miles an hour, and it goes all the way up to ride mode 4, 70 plus miles an hour. This configuration right here has our big battery. So this is the 4.8 kilowatt hour battery. This gives you up to 110 miles of range. Obviously it depends how you're riding it. This has the new coilover suspension and our onboard charger. So it comes in 3 different colorways. This is the seafoam green. Sorry, I'm colorblind. So this is the seafoam green. We got the lunar gray over there, and then we have the black, the carbon black as well. So the battery configurations, like I mentioned, we have the big boy battery right here. We also have the 1.8 kilowatt hour batteries over here. So the cool thing with the 1.8 is these can be paired up with a second one. So when you pop the battery lid, you see you have a space for another battery in here. You can run this current one right here. This makes the bike around 200 pounds, so very light, very nimble. This will get you about 40 miles of range. If you double up the batteries, that'll obviously give you 80 miles of range. But the cool thing about this is it's a 30-pound battery. So say you live in an apartment complex, you don't want to bring your bike up, you want to bring in the elevator, all you do is pop the lid, pop the battery out, and just go charge in your wall outlet. It's a 30-pound battery. You can bring it up super easy, bring it up into your office space, bring it up into your apartment, whatever you need. The bigger batteries, those are 70 pounds, so you can pop those out, but those are mostly meant for charging in your garage or if you want to lug around a 70-pound battery out every day. That's really about it. So we're made in Cleveland, Ohio. We are Cleveland proud, made in the USA. Come check us out. We have dealers around the country, and then we also have our HQ in Cleveland. So demo rides whenever you guys are possible, whenever you guys want. So the website is landmoto.io. You can learn more information there. You can reach out to us on social, land_moto. And yeah, we're always here to answer questions.
Hey, I'm Alex from Lectrik Ebikes. We're here at the Overland Expo West today. Just want to highlight some of the products we got out here. This is our XP Lite in white. This is kind of our cruiser, kind of street bike, rigid forks, 300-watt motor in the back end, single speed. Features 5 levels of pedal assist for a top speed of around 20 miles an hour. And you also have a full assist throttle up top. So if you're tired of pedaling, just want to give it some juice, feel free to do that with just the twist of your wrist up here. We have quick release on handlebars and seat to kind of adjust to heights of all different riders. The bike is also fully collapsible at your headset collar here and also at the body, so the thing can get nice and compact. Moving on over to the next one, we have our 3.0s. So this is our 3.0 XP here in black. A little bit bigger version of that light over here. Features a 3-inch wide tire, 20-inch diameter, a suspension set on the front fork to give you a little bit of smoothness when you're going over bumps in the road. Also folds and collapses just like the Light. Features a little bit of a bigger battery pack and motor system. Also has 7 speeds on the sprocket. So you've still got your mechanical bike gears. This one with the more powerful motor is capable of going up to 28 miles per hour top speed. With the battery pack in there, currently the stock one, about 30 to 40 miles under good conditions. Long range we've seen around 50 to 55, even 60 in some cases. We also have the same bike, a little bit of a lower, what we call a step-through frame, a little easier to get on and off of. Same componentry, same speeds and specs between the two. And then for a little fun one here, this one over here in gray is what we call our Expedition. This is kind of our take on a cargo bike. Doesn't have a suspension fork, features a rigid front fork with street slick tires to kind of smooth out anything in the road. Pivot, adjustable headset to kind of change height and steering column. We have quick release pedals on this one. You still get your 7-speed sprocket in the back end, so you get your bicycle parts, but the big draw of this thing is the extended rack and the reinforced frame. Supports up to like 400 pounds of weight total on the thing. So this is your kid or grocery or cargo hauler. Big draw of it too, it's capable of supporting a dual battery system. So this is by far the one that we see the best range out of. Best range we've seen is over 100 miles with the 2 batteries running. And then down to the end, this is one of my personal favorites. This is what we call our X-Peak, one of our newer releases. This is kind of our take on a mountain bike. 26-inch diameter on the wheel well, 4-inch wide width, nice rugged knobby tires to kind of eat up any of those rocks you find on the trail. Hydraulic brake set up top, 7 speeds on the derailleur, 5 levels of pedal assist and full throttle feature. This has a 750 watt motor, so this is going to be kind of our most powerful, torquey, most capable motor, I'd say. Pedal assist takes you up to 28, throttle will take you up to 20. Also has what we call our M24 Stealth motor on the back end. So this is one of the quieter systems that we have. Even with all this power, you don't really want to be hearing that when you're out on trail. For offerings, we're pretty reasonable on price. This one starts about 14. Depending on the battery setup you get on the Expedition, you're looking at 14 or 17. The 3.0s start at 1,000. You can elect for a long-range battery pack for around 1,200. And then the little guy on the end, the XP Lite, we start at 800. Come on down to see us if you're here at the Expo, or find us online at www.lectrikebikes.com.
Hi there, my name is Edwin and welcome to Anker. Today we're in the Overland Summit here in Flagstaff, Arizona. Quick facts about Anker. We were founded back in September 2011. We've been in business for more than a decade. We have 200 million customers year to date. We started out with mobile charging. We've got 15 offices globally here in the country, all over the world. Our headquarters is here in Bellevue, Washington. We've got in-house customer support, and we're open Monday through Friday Pacific time, and there are 400 product specialists that can help you. Let me take you for a walk in the park with our Anker products. So as mentioned, Soundcore, we have not just portable power station, we have a large ecosystem. Soundcore is one of them. This is one of our latest Boom 2 Plus. It's currently on sale for $249. It comes with a huge 140 watts. It's got a 20-hour playtime and IPX7, which means you can submerge this in water for about 30 minutes. Lastly, over here we have our Nebula. This is one of our category product, which is a projector movie. Again, this is a 1080p resolution, 1000 ANSI lumens, and a 5-hour movie playback. And just like the Soundcore, we have a built-in tweeter, 2 tweeter systems, a subwoofer, and it's got a 40-watt speaker and built-in Dolby Plus. And this one is an IP63 rating, which means it is water resistant, but it's not waterproof. Just letting people know that you can use it while it's raining, but it's not able to, it's not able to go underneath the water, which you don't want to use anyway, but we've had people ask. So just throwing that out there. So thanks for visiting us. If you'd like to find out more about Anker, please visit us on anker.com or at ankersolix.com, and we're looking forward to seeing you on the next show. Appreciate it.
Hey, I'm Brian with MB Court. We're out here at Overland Expo West in Flagstaff, Arizona. MB Court's an audio brand that's been in business since 1962. We do products for a variety of different vehicles. We're out here showing products for the Jeep Wrangler, Gladiator, JK, and then all of our universal products. So what we're going to look at here is our product for the new for the Jeep JK, which is new to MB Court. It was just launched at Jeep Beach a few weeks ago in Daytona. This is a full plug-and-play kit designed to upgrade the audio system in your Jeep JK. There are over 1 million of those vehicles on the road, and all of them are in desperate need for upgraded audio, so this is a quick and easy solution to provide that. In addition, we make a kit for the Jeep Wrangler and Gladiator that's also a plug-and-play solution with multiple options, including a new application for the 2024 Jeeps, which have an upgraded soundbar due to the new airbag configuration. These kits are available from our website at mbcourt.com or from a variety of dealers throughout the U.S. You can find a dealer locator on our website as well and see who to purchase these kits from. I'm Brian, thank you, and talk to you soon.
Howdy y'all, I'm Eric with Turtlebox Audio. We're here in Flagstaff at the Overland Expo. We've got the Turtlebox Gen 2 portable speaker here. It's a fully waterproof marine grade speaker that floats. So if it goes off the side of the boat, gets kicked into the pool, gets left outside the campsite and gets rained on or something, you don't have to worry about it getting messed up. You can pair 2 of them together. It gives you true left-right stereo surround sound. They crank up, get really loud, and at max volume, non-stop playtime is 8 to 12 hours. At half volume, you're looking at 20 to 30 hours of playtime off one charge. So half volume, you can listen to it all weekend long, or you can jam out all day at max volume. You can find us at turtleboxaudio.com online or on Instagram at turtleboxaudio.
Hey everyone, I'm Kaylee with Midland. This is Newr Expo. We're so excited to be back here. These are some of our top products that we have here. These are GMRS micromobile two-way radios, so they really increase the range that you have. They're vehicle mounted, but they're also super easy to use. This is the MXT 500. It's 50 watts of power. That's the max power allowed by law. All the controls are right here on the radio base, and it is waterproof. This over here is the MXT 575, so it is also 50 watts of power, so that maximum power allowed. All the controls, though, are here on our fully integrated control microphone, so you can hide this radio base away, and all you have to mount on your dashboard is the MXT 575. Over here, we've got the MXT 275, so this is 15 watts of power, super plug and play. This is a really good entry-level beginner radio. It's not intimidating. Can install in less than 10 minutes because it just goes to that DC adapter in your vehicle. All the controls are right here on the mic, so it's super plug and play, and you can keep it out of the way to save that dashboard space. We also have a bunch of our antennas here. This is our favorite. This is the Ghost antenna. It's 3 decibels. Easily swap that out with the 6 dB gain whip antenna that I have here. Or we also have our options of our new bull bar antenna line. They really bring that really durable, heavy-duty design that a lot of overlanders see in Australia. And we have a bunch of different options in terms of heights and decibels for people to choose from based on where they're headed. MidlandUSA.com.
I'm Steve Bouchard with Rugged Radios. We're out here at the Overland Expo. I want to show you a few of our products that we have for the Overland crowd. So we do communications, so two-way communications, GMRS radios. This is our G1 mobile radio. It's IP67 waterproof, puts out a ton of power. It's got Mitsubishi transmitters, receivers in it. Our flagship GMRS radio for sure. We have our GMR 45 mobile radio as well. Not waterproof, but a great setup. And then we have a small compact 25 watt radio to put in all of your adventure vehicles. And then our GMR2 handheld radios. These things are absolutely fantastic. They'll talk to all of these radios, talk to each other. No need to have any cell service or anything like that. All of our products, we're the direct manufacturer. We got a 3-year warranty on them. Absolutely love this stuff. So when you're out on the trail, out on an adventure, being able to stay connected to your group is absolutely invaluable. If you want to get a hold of Rugged Radios, it's ruggedradios.com.
Hey everybody, I'm Ed Gilmore here at the Overland West Expo. We're Ghost Overland. You can follow us on Instagram at Ghost Overland. That's G-O-S-T Overland. We're debuting a few new products here today. Our solar tracker that works on a satellite, and also our thermal camera and night vision, which we're happy to show you. Next, I'd like to introduce you to our founder and president, Jay Keenan. It'll give you a more inside view and a tour of what we're showing off.
My name is Jay Keenan. I'm the founder of Ghost Overland, which is an offshoot of our marine security surveillance tracking technology company called Ghost, G-O-S-T. And we design, manufacture security monitoring, tracking, surveillance, acoustic deterrent, and cloaking systems for basically any kind of mobile asset. It's a system I designed for Overland. We've been in the business since 2005, and we basically got into the Overland market because one of our yacht customers in 2013 bought an earth roamer and had it installed on his earth roamer. And earth roamers have been putting our camera systems on there ever since. The first show I ever did was this one last year, and they were just using the marine product. So I came to the show to show the products, and then got the ideas of what this market would want. And we designed this system right here. So as you can see, this is right here is a rotary dial controller. So you can switch between the cameras. And if you look up here, so that's the thermal camera. If you just tap it, you go to like a quad view, multi-camera views. And then you can also, through our app, you can view the cameras remotely. And if you want to look at a particular camera, that is motion detection, send you alerts, push notifications to the app. And you can see our cameras are all marine grade 3/16L stainless steel cameras. If you look right on the rack right there, you can see one of them. If you want to come around this side, I can show you some of the other cameras. So we have this camera is like an approach angle camera, stainless steel 3/16L marine. This is our thermal camera right here, one of our thermal cameras. So it's designed to live on a vessel and never rust. It'll still look like that before the car will rust away before the cameras have anything happen to them. We also have the solar trackers, which is that little 9-volt battery size thing right there that'll track anywhere in the world. Never needs to connect the power. And basically it's this little tiny 9-volt battery size thing. We're doing a show special $349 for the units with a year of service, reporting 4 times a day. Never needs to connect to power. It's using satellite to communicate. You want to see something really cool? I'll show you our cloak system, which we do on all sides of commercial vessels, yachts, as well as any mobile asset. It's basically a security fog machine. It'll fill up the inside of an area with the fog. You can't see more than 20 millimeters in front of your face. So this is the unit right here. And watch this. When I press this button, so basically we'll fill up the, hold on. There we go. So basically fill up the interior of the vessel in like 20 seconds. So you can't see anything to steal anything is basically the idea behind it. We also have our acoustic barriers, which is, I should say about this, the fluid is a triethylene glycol. Glycol is a foodstuff, so it doesn't have any damage. It vaporizes down the size of a micron, so it will not leave any residue anywhere. And so that's a really cool product. I'm a gadget guy. I love technology. Design all this stuff for my truck, which is the best way to get good stuff. You design what you like. We're actually also adding artificial intelligence into our systems. Actually, interesting story. Elliot Horowitz, formerly CTO and co-founder of MongoDB, retired in 2020. Bought a 54 Viking with our system on it, which is a yacht, sport fishing yacht. And then decided his next company was going to be called VM. 6 months later, he launched that, which has the machine learning, the facial recognition, the object identification, and also the ability to read any CAN bus protocol data and display it remotely on your phone. So for cars, that's OBD2, for vessels, NMEA 2000, for machinery, it's J1939. So basically you can have that. And the best thing about the machine learning is as it keeps getting smarter and smarter the more data that's fed into it. We'll be releasing the actual first systems at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show for yachts. And we'll probably releasing the ones for Overland, maybe at Mountain or East. I'm not exactly sure at this point. Yeah, come check us out at ghostoverland.com. It's GOST overland.com.
My name is Brian. I'm with Spot. We are a satellite messaging company. We have various types of different devices. 2 safety devices, the Spot X and the Gen 4. The Gen 4 is what Spot was built on. back in its early days 16 years ago. And then we have the Spot Trace, which is a asset tracker designed for theft recovery after an asset has been taken. So let's go back to the Spot X. The Spot X is a two-way messenger, satellite-based Bluetooth device, so it can pair with a cell phone, can be used for primarily off-grid communication with family and friends. It also has tracking built into it, simple compass and waypoints, and it has the all-important SOS button, which by opening this door, it exposes the button there, so if anything goes wrong and you need help, you're able to hit that. Physical keyboard, so if your cell phone, your paired cell phone no longer is able to be used, you still have the ability to send out texts back and forth. Coverage map is pretty much global. We moved to the Generation 4, which is what like I said, what the Spot was originally built on. The SOS button is protected underneath a nice hard plastic door so you don't hit it. There are 3 programmable buttons on here. This is a standalone device only, designed primarily just to send messages out and not receive. And then if we look at the Trace, simple, black, stealthy design, basically to be hidden anywhere on your asset, your vehicle, whether car, boat, RV, overland vehicle, then you can get it back. Just want to say that in our history, we're, as well, I can't see my t-shirt, but we're celebrating 10,000 rescues in our history, so a very large milestone for us. If you'd like to learn more about Spot, you can find us at findmespot.com.